Hello, everybody. This is your host, Ethan Klein. It is the 24th, February 24th. The year is 2025. Frogan?
Base?
Today's a base day.
Base?
Today's episode is sponsored by the one, the only, teddyfresh.com. Check it out, guys. Free shipping on orders over $75 all the time. I don't know. It's a total train wreck. We restocked this shirt, which was everyone's favorite. This one sold out last time, and it's very
my favorite.
Great. I love to hear it. And it's just a badass fucking graphic, yo.
Oh, look, he's wearing it.
Oh shit. Okay. You like the purple one?
I like both.
Yeah. Bays? Frogan, I'll send you one, girl. What size are you? Just give us your details. Yeah, go ahead, check it all out. We got the Chloe Cherry collab up. There's all kinds of great options here. Lots of fun over here on teddyfresh.com. Go check it out. The Cat Mom one was an absolute banger, man. This one sold quick.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of cat moms in the audience, although I guess I should have known that.
Allie's been rocking that one.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Good for her.
She is, in fact, a cat mom.
So wait, there's cat mom and hot mom. I guess there's more cat moms than hot moms. Although,
You could be both.
you can't wear both
You could layer.
at the same time.
You could just do layers.
You could stitch it. You could destroy one and stitch it on the other.
You could cut it up, yeah.
Yeah.
You could buy it
You
and-
can make it say hot cat.
No,
If you
I'm
do.
not
Hot cat mom. Hot cat mom.
Right. You could do all of it.
Yeah.
Mix and match, whatever you like.
Yeah.
But there it is, guys. Get in there. Express yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Get something that helps show your personality to the world. Right, Dan?
Yeah.
Base?
You know? So
Yeah.
anyway, teddyfresh.com. Thank you. Peace and love. One more time, I want to shout out h3lore.com. This website has it all. If you got questions, they can answer them. And we've seen people already popping in here. Mm-hmm. Like here's the last one. Ethan Klein's a Zionist, unmasking the harassment campaign against yada yada. Squid Games, H3 Squid Games. The crew does jade gambling. Great. We did another Survivor IO mention. The Trailer Investments. Olivia wants soup. Fresh and fit. I mean, come on. Oh, and they have an enemy tag. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I actually spoke with him this morning, and there are many more updates coming to the site. He got a flood of emails from Fupa Troopers after we launched it
Oh,
last week
fantastic.
with requests for their favorite moments and all that stuff,
Nice.
and he's working on putting that all up.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
What a guy this guy is, man.
Yep.
Picking coconuts in Barbados.
Yeah. I mean, what's your thoughts on that as far as like people now? Because people.
Coconuts in Barbados. What a moment.
What a
Oh,
moment.
yeah.
It's really historic.
In my memory forever.
If you guys don't know this moment, let's enjoy it together.
Yeah. That's a whole other discussion.
I was
but-
picking coconuts in Barbados.
Yeah. I mean, what's your thoughts on that as far as like people now? Because people.
The fuck you take?
Coconuts in Barbados.
He said picking coconuts in Barbados.
Do you want to expand on that there? He's like a talking fish.
I think he just points at him and is like, "What's on your mind?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Picking coconuts in Barbados."
Is that? I'm trying to see if that's a reference that we just.
You remember
don't know.
those talking fish that would just say random shit when you walk by it? That's him. Coconuts in Barbados.
What's on your mind? Mid-conversation. Oh, coconut.
Let me go back.
So if that does not show that we've literally like. Yeah.
He can't even finish his train of thought.
That's a whole other discussion.
I was
but-
picking coconuts in Barbados.
Yeah. I mean, what?
Yeah, totally, bro.
That's him trying to cover him because the other dude couldn't finish his thought. So he's like,
This is
It's gotta
actually
be
such
coconuts to something.
it's such a great moment.
I forgot that Jordan Peterson's daughter was there for the coconuts
wow.
moment.
Of course
she
she
was.
was. That's
wow.
awesome.
Yeah,
Where
and
she
they were
was.
just fanboying over Tate the whole time. They kept
They're like,
asking her
you
what Tate was
fucked,
like.
you fucked Andrew Tate. What does it look like? How big is his dick? What did it look like? Is he circumcised?
Picking coconuts in Barbados.
Become such a prolific meme that even now Abba and Preach refer to him as
They
coconuts.
just call them coconuts 100% of the time.
which is
now.
fantastic.
Okay, coconuts.
Exactly.
Okay, coconuts.
And that's where we are together. We share this joy together.
Yeah, boy.
Guys, we got so much to get to, as you can see in the title and thumbnail. I am going to try my best not to get sidetracked because we are here to have fun. We are here to celebrate life. We are here to goss talk. We are here to...
are we going to cut avocados?
Be catty little bitches about mega celebrities that we'll never know in real life. Okay? Don't do that about me. I'm a real person.
Not like these people.
Blake Lively? Come on. She's not real. She's actually not. I have 2 dragons that will come after you.
I am Khaleesi.
I'm like Khaleesi. It's like, okay, you're actually not a real person.
But we will be coming at it from a balanced and fair perspective.
Always.
As always.
Yeah.
It's not. I didn't even feel the need to say it because it's just so
It's so
implicit.
obvious.
It's just how we do things around here.
Absolutely.
There's also some Hasan and snark shit, which is, you guys know it's hard for me. It's fun for me. It's hard for me to skip. I did just release this morning an H3, or not an H3 video, an Ethan Klein video that it seems to be doing well. I haven't really checked on it, but just so you guys know it's there. Ethan Klein channel. We talked on Friday about Hasan's reaction to the Bebis families laughing at the graves of the Bebis children. But then he did one that was even crazier. He once again went on a stream and talked about how... dude, Hasan's fans are nowhere to be found on this. They're getting creamed, man.
Oh man.
They always talk about how I have to turn off comments and erase shit. I haven't done anything. So hopefully they can get in here real quick and brigade it a little harder. Ela said, if the Bebis family comes up again, should I read this? Here, let me read it. Oh, so if the Bebis family comes up on the show again, I forgot to mention that they are from a community in near Ors that was hit really bad and wiped out on October 7th. This community was of voices for peace activists, and people that actually did stuff for the cause. What's interesting is a lot of people lived in these kibbutz near the border so that they could help Palestinians. A lot of them would drive them to hospitals in Israel to get medical attention, would get supplies to them, etc. That's why they lived. It's funny because people always go, oh, that's what they get for living outside a concentration camp. And it's like, well, they were there to help. They were actually living there to help. Anyway, whatever. Who cares about that? Yeah, he was saying that the dude who gave Hamas kisses on the head during the hostage release did it because he loved them, which is crazy because he did the same thing to this other hostages. The last time hostages released, there was a mom and a young girl, and they waved goodbye on camera. You can hear the the terrorists telling them, "Please, you wave again," or wave again. I forget the exact word, but he still is like, no, they did it because they loved him. Here, let me see if I can just find a quick moment here. Describe as nauseating. Take a look. It's fast.
Now let's take a look at how the hostages were released. I wonder if Western media will actually show the release videos, because there were some interesting sites that were disconcerting for the Israeli state and their project overall. But let's see.
So his thesis is, this footage is so devastating, Western media wouldn't even dare show it to you. The Zionists are crying. The Israeli state is crumbling.
Omer was among six.
Here's an Israeli hostage who appears to be so emaciated, he actually needs help walking. They gave him a plaque and a goodie bag because that's like a party favor. You know how kids get goodie bags at the end of a party? They're such good guys, actually. Really such terrific fellas. I heard there's party poppers in there and a ring pop, actually.
Oh.
A commemorative Hamas ring pop. So they are very caring in that way.
Ring pop.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it. I know it.
That's kind of...
Six released by Hamas in Gaza this morning. The six are the last living hostages to be returned in this ceasefire's first phase. The 22-year-old was paraded on stage. He'd been kidnapped from a music festival, and yet remarkably, he kissed two of the men who had been...
Uh-oh. We caught him, folks. Western media is shriveling
I hope
up.
You said no homo after, bro.
No homo.
Straight up. Hey, Hasan, please give us your take. I mean, it's the same as the dudes who fucking dapped up the Hamas dudes the dudes who dapped them up in the first ceasefire? Do you not remember? And everybody freaked the fuck out about it. And they were like, oh, they must be drugged. Hamas is giving them drugs.
He's so ridiculous. It's like so obvious they're just threatening them. It's like you don't need to drug someone, a hostage, to do something you ask. That's what hostages do. They do what you tell them because you have power and violence over them. Like, we all know that, right? Like, we all know that. So we're doing this silly little game where we pretend not to know obvious things, I guess.
They're dabbing him up. Hamas gave them the drugs that make you dab up Hamas. It turns out that there is a new, even scarier drug out there that Hamas has in their hands. It's called... It's called the drug that makes you kiss Hamas.
That drug is called a gun to your head. And it's so painfully obvious of a concept, I feel nauseated even having to say it. Here you can see the head propagandist giving the hostage instructions. The hostage looks to his side to make sure he understands. Then the propagandist leans in to explain the strategy to the two terrorists on his left. And right on cue, the hostage leans in to kiss not one, but the two of them. Which, like, let's be real. It already makes no fucking sense. Like, like, who does that? Just let me give you a kiss on the head, buddy. Like, even if he does like them, the action itself is so fucking absurd that he's actually peddling this ridiculous lie is amusing, if not so fucking sad and terrifying. Especially considering the amount of people that actually are like, yeah, no, he kissed him on the head because he just actually is super, he really loves them actually. It's clear to anyone with a functioning brain that this was not done out of affection for his captors. Of course, we don't need to even look at the footage, just ask the hostage what he thought. Here's the hostage who was kissing him on the head. In Hebrew, it says, I had no choice. The dogs made me do it. Hasan thought this was such a great point. He even took to his Discord to share his thoughts. First, they had the drug that makes you dab Hamas. Now they have one that makes you kiss Hamas. I'm losing my mind. I don't know who else to share this info with. A good place to start would be a therapist. The next best place would maybe be the NSA. More excerpts from the hostages say that they were forced to drink seawater, that they were giving. Yeah, that's just a little excerpt. This is the moment that made me want to make this video at any rate, was seeing him do this whole fucking thing again where he's like, yeah, you know, the hostages they love them. They actually wish they could stay there if they were given a choice. Rotten food, and that they were held in cages. Or, as Hasan likes to call it, hospitality. What gracious hosts they are.
Bro, every time they're releasing hostages, the next wave, they're going to be like, actually, I'm good. Like, I'm staying.
Well, I'm happy that the content nuke was able to make it. I'm just going to play this last part because I say it here better than I would say it if I were to try to repeat. This guy knows what he's talking about. And then I'll move on, I promise. Way around and really influence people's thoughts on the matter. I am disheartened to see that Hasan is still spreading, without any care in the world, disgusting, violent, anti-Semitic Hamas propaganda that dehumanizes Israelis and delegitimizes their suffering. As I said in the content nuke, we must always keep the plight of the Palestinians at the front of our mind. The point that I've made that is consistently lost on Hasan is that we have to care about everyone. You have to show empathy for both sides. You can't laugh over the coffins of slain Israeli children because they're Israeli. Peace has never felt further away when people like Hasan are turning people against each other, fomenting hate, disinformation, while supporting radical, reactionary, terrorist organizations. Peace happens when both sides see each other as human, recognize the humanity in each other. That's when we come together and find peace. Hasan is doing the opposite. During this war, Hasan has poisoned the minds of many young people with the idea that Israelis are evil, that they are all valid military targets, that the babies are settlers. And this is the result: laughing over the coffins of slain children, unable to spare a mote of dust of empathy for innocents that were killed in Israel. And just like a radical extremist in Israel that says all Palestinians are valid military targets, which I would condemn 1,000,000 times, and I cry and my heart bleeds for all the innocents that are dying in Gaza. Why can't you do the same? That's it. So Israelis are evil. That they are all. Oh, that's me.
What the fuck, Ethan?
I hope this guy doesn't copyright strike us.
I just heard you say all Israelis are evil.
Yep, there you go. They finally got me on record. They flipped me. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, let's. So, guys, get on over there to Ethan Klein channel. It's all happening over there, my friends. People are buzzing about the Ethan Klein channel. Frogan is quoted as saying, she loves it.
Wow.
She loves it.
You turned her around.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Hasan is, I hate to use the word crashing out because that's his word. That's their word. But he's on Twitter calling me like a genocide lover. Like he's just all out. He's like, I didn't know Ethan loved genocide so much until October 7th. It's like, bro, come on.
You would much rather spend your time going after someone who is actually considering genuinely going to Gaza.
You know, I was walking down Rodeo Drive with Ela over the weekend, and I saw a homeless person. I thought about giving him $100.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Did you really?
I thought about it.
You did that.
I didn't.
What, you thought
you
that?
did. Yeah.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
I thought about it. And then even afterwards, I thought about it. Like, dang, that would have been awesome if I did that.
Like as you were driving away?
No, we walked by him.
Oh, you didn't even have to pull over necessarily. Like it was literally right in front.
He was right there.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
That's nice of you.
That's really kind. Yeah.
Thought about it.
Yeah.
I've thought about thinking about that once.
I'm actually, I'll disclose that's a joke I read in the comments that I thought was very funny. That I just appropriated.
Oh.
I'll give credit where it's due, you know what I mean?
Whoa. That's
They said I walked by a
admission,
homeless
dude.
person and thought about giving them money today. Which I was like, that's so funny. And it is so funny. So that's what that is, folks.
That's what that is.
In other news, Will Smith, friend of the show, put out a new song, which is what everybody's been waiting for.
Yeah. It's been a long time since Slick Willy style.
Wiki Wild, Wiki Wild Wild West. Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada.
Are these the real lyrics?
Pretty sure.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Will Smith.
Wild Wild West.
Wild. Remember what was that movie that he did? I remember watching that shit.
Wild,
was it just called Wild Wild West?
It's what he turned down playing Neo in the Matrix to do Wild Wild West.
Did he actually have that job?
It was supposed to be him, and Morpheus was supposed to be Val Kilmer.
Wait. Morpheus was gonna be Val Kilmer?
No, yeah.
Kill me, more like. Actually, no. Val Kilmer is dope. I'm sure he could have pulled it off. Yeah. Will Smith as Neo,
as well as Lawrence.
So damn bizarre.
Lawrence Fishburne.
He's Neo.
He was made for
man.
For Morpheus, man.
He was so fucking awesome as that. Let's see. Wiki Wild, Wiki Wild, Wiki Wild Wild West. Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada. Verbatim, dude.
You nailed it, dude.
None of this. 6 gun in this. Brother running this. Buffalo Soldier, look. It's like I told ya. Yeah. They ride a giant robotic spider in that movie.
Well, the villain makes it.
Yeah. Epic. So anyway, here's his new song, guys. And, well, what can I say about Will Smith's new song?
He's still got it.
It's got something. I'll play this for you guys. You're not going to fucking believe it.
I want that first love, just like that first time. I want them first eyes. I want that first high.
What are you doing?
Passion. I want them first hugs. I want them hard cries. I want that first love.
What? Why did you do this?
I want that first hug.
I want that first cuddle.
I want that first hug.
I want that first
snuggle.
I want my mama to hold me.
I love everything about it. Why is he on a rock? Why is his hand in his pocket like an awkward middle school kid?
Also, he's completely motionless. Which I guess probably is required for this shot, whatever they're doing.
He's keeping his balance.
It's so, and the music is just bizarre. It just seems like some weird experimental, like Tom Waits
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. And like, he didn't need to do this. That's the thing. I just don't get it. Is he trying to compete with his son or something?
Oh.
He's like, I can't let Jaden show me up.
Yeah.
No, if any of the Smith kids has a beautiful musical career, Willow.
Oh, that's right. Willow's the one that actually like.
Does she still make music?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
What's the song I love?
Is she popular?
She's pretty
There's
popular.
one song that's always on all of my playlists.
So-
Symptom of what's it called? Symptom of Life. So good.
What I'm confused about is like, just let your kids have their musical. Just let your kids enjoy. Why do you need to have any of the limelight on that front?
Willow's way better.
This is fucking terrible, bro. And after 2 days, it has 64,000 likes, and all the comments are delete this unk.
Why you look AI? I kind of had the same thought.
Because the only thing that moves is his mouth.
Yeah.
That's why. I wish this was AI. Turn this off. Turn the TV off. Turn this TV off. This ain't it. One more time, guys.
That first love, just like that first time. I want them first.
What the fuck is this?
I want that first passion. I want them first times. I want them hard cries. I want that first love.
I want them hard cries.
It sounds like he's going through a midlife.
I feel like he has.
This is like his third midlife crisis. Yeah.
It's been lasting for a while. Like,
He's been in the funk.
4 or 5 years. He's just, I don't know.
Did the funk start when he slapped Chris Rock, or was it before that?
was
it for the
It was entanglement.
Yeah.
Oh,
When he
that's
got-
right. That's what caused the whole insecurity that made him go up there and slap him, is because his wife was like openly talking about how she fucked her son's friend.
Yes.
So is he? Does he want Jada to see this and be like, I miss him?
Are they separated? What
No,
happened?
I think they're
don't know.
together. I'm pretty sure they're together still.
Together.
It seems like it's rocky territory.
Yeah.
You should hear her talk about Tupac.
Right. That was
Oh,
part
I
of
have.
it too.
She's still
Her
dreaming.
soulmate.
She's still like, he was the one. She's like, I should have started a family with him. He was the one.
Right.
According to recent reports, Will Smith and Jada are still considered to be together despite living in separate homes and having separated in 2016.
Sure, yeah, that sounds like they're in love.
Totally.
Sounds like they've made it work.
They just haven't lived together for 10
you've
years.
heard about couples that sleep in different rooms?
Totally.
Sure.
They sleep in different houses.
That's
different zip codes.
It's a good separation for them. Yeah.
Good walls make good marriages.
Oh man.
Why is he on a rock? Like, did they think about this, or did he just like what's
Let's
the
get you
thought?
up there, Will.
He's up in a rock, which looks like he's at a resort. You guessed it's probably his house. I think you're probably right.
I think it's just his backyard.
So he's trying to do? Is he trying to do like that? He's down to earth, grounded on a rock, but he's standing in the backyard of his like $100 million resort.
Sometimes
home.
you gotta just get up on a rock. It's just kind of like a dude thing. You know what I mean?
He's always doing different like TikTok type videos and Instagram type videos and like themes and shit. So this is probably one of those. What he's been into the YouTube game since the MKBHD thing, the YouTube Rewind. Yeah.
Unfortunately, he also got canceled, man. We're losing all of our heroes.
You don't want me, man.
Who got canceled?
MKB.
Oh, he had the
speeding.
Marquez
He
Brown.
still got it, though.
Hitting
We
children.
forgive him for that.
Speeding through a school zone. Right.
Yeah, we forgive him. Right, guys?
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't fuck any kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, nothing bad happened.
He almost killed some kids, but he didn't
could
fuck
have
them.
killed the kid, but he didn't.
What's worse, killing him or fucking him?
I don't know how to answer that.
I wouldn't either.
I feel like there's no
to
good
be
answer.
To be fair,
There's
yeah.
no good answer.
Yeah. Come on, Dan. If you had to do one, which
I'm
would
not.
you?
Leave me out of this one.
Oh god.
Sorry. That's just horrible. That's horrible.
That is horrible.
Delete button.
Delete me from this conversation.
I want that.
Delete me from this conversation.
Passion.
What are you doing, man?
I want them hard cries. I want that
I
first
want that
love.
hard cries.
I want that first love, just like that first time. I want them.
Bro,
first
why are you
eyes.
doing this?
I want that
I can't get
first
over how
hug.
weird
I want
and
that
bad
first
it is.
Passion. I want them first hugs.
This shot with a drone, right?
No, I think I remember the first time I saw this was in a Kendrick video. I think it was
Humble.
Yeah, Humble. They did this weird cameras trick where it was like, I don't even know how to describe it.
It's like a robotic camera arm that you just program how to move.
Yeah, it's some. I think it's some really fancy, expensive rig they're doing here.
Yeah.
They could have done something much better, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Will Smith. I'm sure Kendrick did it great.
Yeah.
No, Kendrick's was fantastic. Yeah, of course. How old is Willy? Willy Slick? He's older than he looks, I think.
I think he's probably mid-50s.
He's 56.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's kind of insane.
That's crazy.
I mean, he looks good.
Yeah.
I want to be on whatever health clinic shit he's on.
He's having his Zaytons removed, right?
He doesn't have gray hair. Does he? He must dye his hair, right? Like, you can't have not any gray hair by the time you're 56.
He might have some right here.
I feel like there's a little gray.
That's natty. His hairline looks good, too.
It does great.
Yeah.
Okay, Will, I see you.
He's hanging in
I see you up there on that rock. We're all impressed. So anyway, that's Will Smith. That's what
He's still out there.
He's hot. He's hot. This was weird. AB, shout out to this guy, I guess.
It's a beautiful.
This is just, I don't understand this guy's content. It's 46-second clip of him just talking about
the
H3 podcast.
And it had like
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
That was a Tourette's moment.
Oh no!
I knocked my entire glass off.
Go grab
my
some paper
pants.
towels.
Yeah. I'm soaking wet.
Oh no! It got on you?
I had the same thing happen last night. I had a monster cup of water right before bed. Spilled the whole fucking thing.
Darn.
Side note, I started watching this show on TLC that's about Tourette's, and this one girl's Tourette's is she always calls out people with bald heads.
Yeah, Balin.
Yeah. She goes,
You're bald.
You're bald.
You're fucking bald.
You're bald. And so she was like trying to not look at the producer because one of them was bald. Yeah.
Maybe that's one of Ethan's ticks then.
I don't say it that much, thank you. I think it's very wet. Do we have bigger towels? Probably need like a full body one to clean that up.
We got reinforcements on their way.
He was extremely wet.
It's true.
He was
extremely bald.
A wet anus.
Yeah, that's tough for those people that have Tourette's, like to that extent.
Yeah, I felt bad. In the show, she goes to something called TickCon, which it's like a bunch of people with Tourette's, and she like still stood out a lot.
Is it a con? They have to call it a con?
Dude, it was a little.
Why does it need to be like a festival? I mean, no offense to the Tourette's people. I'm with them. I just
TickCon.
TickCon.
It's just I don't know.
Tourette Association of America, TickCon.
I think it's important, especially people who have it bad, to find community of.
Well, sure, yeah.
Supporters.
It's on Dallas. Looks like it happens around May if you're interested in going.
But like cons usually suggest that they're like selling products and there's like booths and stuff. Is that happening?
There might be. Let's see. I'll do a little investigation.
She was just like a guest speaker at it. They didn't get into.
Yeah, I imagine it's mostly like seminars and that kind of thing.
She was hesitant about going though because she was worried about picking up other ticks from the other attendees.
Yeah. Dude, I have that problem. Okay, I actually didn't know other people had that problem.
Wait,
when you see people ticking, you get it. You can start doing it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's a common occurrence, I guess. Yeah.
It's so fucking annoying, bro. That's why I kind of like. Sometimes I just don't want to talk about it because people go, "Oh, I noticed that this and that," and like this. It's like I just. When I was a kid, especially, I was like, "Please, I don't even want to talk about it. Like the less I think about it, the better."
Right. It's so interesting.
Yeah.
The first time I actually remember doing a tick was I was at a family member's wedding and I saw a guy doing this with his head, doing that. And I was like, oh, what is he doing? And I started doing it.
Whoa.
And then I couldn't stop doing it. And that was when I first noticed.
I really did not know that it could be contagious, so to speak. I know it's not actually contagious, but like the specific symptoms can hop from person to person.
To be honest, I didn't know that much about it either. I know that in my case, it's very strong. I haven't learned a lot about Tourette's, like, because again, I just prefer not to think about it that much, given the choice.
Right.
But yeah, it's interesting.
That is
it's a very fucking weird disorder. It's very bizarre.
Well, maybe you should go to TickCon.
I'm gonna come back a mess. It sounds like.
Maybe.
Have you ever done behavioral therapy? Just
No.
out of curiosity. Okay.
Is that a thing? Is that a treatment for
She
it?
does it on the show a little. We see a little bit of that.
So sometimes if I have a tick that's really like troubling or painful or I feel like is damaging my body, I can like will myself to stop doing it. But what happens is I'll drop a tick like here and I'll pick it up somewhere else. Which has actually been a really helpful way of coping where like in high school, I kind of was able to channel my ticks into places where you couldn't see, like wiggling my toes and or like tightening my fucking ass. I do a lot.
Oh.
I'm doing Kegels all the time.
Yeah. That's why you're always so caked up.
So, yeah, it's become hard. It's actually, I go through phases when it's like, just depends how the ticks manifest.
That show is interesting. Yeah, I learned a lot about Tourette's from that show. They also were talking about the treatment. Some of the moms at TickCon were talking about how their kids got the treatment where they put the thing.
They zap.
They zap their brain. Yeah,
I've heard of that.
And it like lowered their ticks. They say like 70 to 80%.
Oh, that's sick. Is that what they do to people with Parkinson's? Like they implant a electric?
I
chip?
don't know. I've never heard about it for Parkinson's. That was
Is it like a electroshock therapy,
Yeah.
like a one-time thing, or they put a chip?
They do it for a bunch of mental illnesses.
Because I've seen on Parkinson's what they do with that shit, and it's like miraculous.
Yeah.
Right,
So
I've
fucking
seen that
sick.
too. It's called deep brain stimulation.
Who would have thought you just zap the brain and you're good to go? Just get
I
a
mean,
little electricity going on.
That's all thinking is, right? Is like electrical impulses. So,
But you just
there's
add a
some-
little zip here and there?
I know it seems like a pretty haphazard way of doing it. But
What's going on? My
I mean,
brain doesn't have enough electricity?
Maybe run out of juice, dude.
But yeah, generally when I see stuff about Tourette's, I'll never watch. Actually, I don't think I've ever watched because I just switch off it.
Fair enough. Well, we can switch off it now.
Oddly, my knowledge of Tourette's outside myself is pretty limited.
Well, so should we reconsider what the Nexium guy said? Maybe you didn't. Maybe he
I
was
do know
onto
you
something.
cannot cure it. I do know that.
I mean,
have a good night.
Saying you don't know a lot.
I do know for sure that you cannot.
Let's get him back
cure
on the
it.
line. I'm sure he'd be happy.
You think
to
he'd call back in?
No, I don't.
Welcome back, friend of the show.
Mark.
And tell me, have you spoken to what's his name? The guy in jail?
Keith.
Have you
Keith.
spoken to Keith? How is he doing in prison?
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
He'll probably call back in and he'll be all like ticking like crazy. He's like, my Tourette's is back. Thanks. It's all your fault.
Ever since that day.
Have-
Ever since
have
that day,
you-
I can't stop saying the N word again.
That was his thing.
That was his thing.
Have you only ever had physical tics? Never been verbal?
So Tourette's is specifically a tic disorder that also has verbal aspects. So my verbal aspect is like clearing my throat and stuff like that.
Right.
It doesn't need to be severe, but I think specifically that's what makes it Tourette's.
Right.
So it's very, for me, it's always been like very easy to control stuff. Like there was a time on the show where I kept doing it that was really fucking annoying that people could hear, but it was like doing that a lot.
Yeah, I recall that.
I think it was around the end of frenemies. I think you were stressed out.
So it comes and goes, you know, it's a constant. I'll tell you what, being an on-camera live entertainer with Tourette's is definitely an interesting challenge.
Right.
Yeah.
But
uphill battle.
At least when I was doing H3 videos, I could edit out.
True.
I would like tick in between takes.
Right.
Get it out. Yeah. You guys want to watch Will Smith again?
I sure do. Unironically.
Oh yeah.
Watch
So
that
back
all
to
day.
this guy. Here it is.
A cold morning, and I've just woken up from a strange dream. I was working for H3 podcast, but not in the podcast world. They'd opened up a restaurant. It was a lunchtime restaurant. They just did a lunch menu. I was making focaccias. What were they? They were camembert and cranberry. Camembert cheese with cranberry and roasted chicken and cos lettuce on a focaccia loaf. And it was awesome. And I had to pick up my son. I don't have a son. My son who was staying at their house while we were working. What the hell? Strange dreams. Now back to reality. I'm going to stick around in bed for a while until this warms up because it is cold out there.
That's so weird. I was just thinking of reaching out this guy and offering him a job at my new restaurant.
No, for real. That flavor profile is nuts.
I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Dreamed I saw my maternal grandmother.
So this was like a 600 view video that showed up on AB's front page when he opened YouTube.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad you clicked on it. This is such a pleasant little tidbit from this guy. Love it.
Oh my God. He pinned this. This is once again confirming my theory that H3 fans on the regular being cool, attractive people who actually, in fact, touch grass.
Love that.
Apparently, this was served to a bunch of H3 fans. Or I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. He has 25,000 subscribers. It's such a short clip. Give it a minute. Does he just
Hello,
upload?
the internet.
Let's see.
This episode is going to be a little
Hold
different.
on, buddy. This is 6 minutes long. I don't have time for all that. Let's see what's his most popular. 13 minutes, bro. Chill.
2.2 million views on that video.
This is the problem with full face snorkel mask. Yeah, that's just not my.
So is he just like living an adventurer's life? Like living in a van and going and doing cool shit in the wilderness?
There's a whole niche YouTube community of like people that just like travel all day. That's what Gabby Petito was doing.
I started it
Huh. Oh yeah, how much did you watch?
halfway through the first episode, so not very much.
Not a lot.
But I started.
Okay, you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Lena watched it. It's sad.
It's very
I
sad.
always
I had to
get
turn it
afraid
off.
of those couples who try to prove how happy they are online.
Oh my god!
So
And they were like
yeah.
That footage of her when from the cops' camera, it's just so sad.
It really was.
Real quick, that clip is actually from a 10-minute video. It's a clip from his longer video.
How interesting that he just uploaded this tiny little. Okay, we see you. Gives it a minute. We see you. Here it is.
Want it short.
Oh, and look, his thumbnail. He even put a panini. Or focaccia sandwich.
It
there.
was the focaccia sandwich he was dreaming
That's
of.
so nice.
It is nice.
Good luck out there, buddy. I hope. Wish you all the best, huh? Here, this one. Here's his new one from 41 minutes ago. 2 views. So this was like a viral hit for him, because his last one has 2 and 7 views.
True.
NT Park online booking system needs to be fixed ASAP. Tell me about it.
Let's hear it.
We just had someone come over. Say,
I will admit this is a fairly niche complaint.
Yeah.
So.
Hey,
Seems like maybe
we
something
booked
you post
this
on a
campsite,
forum.
so you have to leave. And we're like, we booked it. And they're like, no, we booked it. Get this. Yes, the booking we made is for next Wednesday, the 18th, not today. Ellery.
Well, you better push on out then, bucko. Sounds like you're in someone's camping spot.
Creek Big Hole, one night.
Select.
These were there was campsite 4, campsite 5, and campsite 6 were green. Now campsite 6 is red because we booked it, is what I'd assume. However, when you on hover, that's telling you that campsite 5 is available from the 18th and the 19th.
That is so
It doesn't.
lousy.
It doesn't. This date here is not the day you arrived.
It doesn't reflect what you've selected there, is what you're saying. What a load of shit, man.
You're a UX designer, Marty. What the hell? When you put in a date on a website, you would assume that this date along here is the day, your current date.
Why do you even need to see all these other dates anyway? If you've selected one date, one night, it should just come up campsites available or not.
When she came over and said we got a booking, I was like, so do we. So we filed up our booking, and I see this booking confirmation came today, right? Today's date, 12:46 a.m. And it says staying Wednesday the 18th to the 19th. We didn't do that. We booked today, as it said on the fucking website. What a load of shit. It has been resolved, but I just want to make it super clear. Northern Territory Parks and Booking System, you should fix this shit, because these people have said this happens lots of times to people.
No one's gonna.
Can I ask you, do you think that this message reached the NT Park people?
Well, it might now, because we're promoting it, and I feel like we need to make sure that somebody who works there sees our highlight of his clip.
Guys, if you happen to have a connection to NT Park, please make sure that they see this, because
I think
their system
Northern
is absolutely
Territory Parks booking system. Yeah.
Please, guys, please.
So I was curious. I looked up on his channel H3, and he has videos called "My Pitch to the H3 Podcast."
Oh, really? Okay, let's hear him out.
He
Let's hear the pitch. So this guy's a fan.
Yeah,
Seems like it, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
He has
Love
a
that.
video from like 6 years ago saying that what I'm listening to right now is the pod.
A longtime fan.
Welcoming, look up to, Tucker.
Is that what he sounds like to you, Zach?
A little bit.
What I'm watching Wednesday. What the final? Oh, this isn't even the first one. Final pitch update. Whoa. How do you give a pitch update? I didn't. It's an hour long.
Well, does it make sense to start at the end of the saga?
There's two comments on the final pitch update. In the top one says, honestly, I don't see why H3 would ever be interested in this. But Godspeed to you guys. And then the next one says, I don't get why H3 would be involved.
AI music, Wasuno, Hex Crypto, audio fails, and my pitch to the H3 podcast needs work. My friend, this is 5.5 hours long.
Oh my goodness, that's quite a presentation, isn't it?
Look, he even commented on H3
Drama
Keemstar beef
4 years ago.
Damn, he's a long-time fan.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what... I listen, if you could maybe consolidate the pitch down to like, I don't know, under a minute.
From the 5 hours? That might be tough. You're right, though. You got to have the elevator pitch. That's.
I mean, here, let's watch 5.5 hours, Dan. Let's get started.
Okay.
Stream starts. Okay, well, they do a little countdown, but let's see. Let's get here.
A cheeky 420.
This guy's probably tripping out so much watching this right now. I was talking about this.
Quite mention what that costs.
Is he frozen?
I guess we could just sign up to it and see.
Just thinking.
He was really...
I'm going to sign up.
Still there.
You got me. You got me. What browser am I in? Firefox. Okay, I'm going to redo this in Brave Trouser browser.
He's on Kick.
Well, do we even want to do this? I don't even know if we want to do it.
I don't even know what it is you're doing.
Well, to be fair, you skipped to the 15-minute mark. It said that the stream started in 4 minutes and 20 seconds, so we are already several minutes into the stream.
Like, why was the narrative changed? And he might just turn around and say, yeah, we fucked that up. We somehow that got cut on the cutting room floor.
Surely he's not criticizing us.
That could be the complete answer. He could just say,
I seriously doubt that's going to be what he says.
But that could be an out. Mm-hmm. Like that could be the way he says, yeah, well, we talked about it and then it got cut.
Dude, I cannot wait for this conversation.
It would be very, very odd to hear him say that, given that as Hendrik correctly said, the title of the fucking film, literally, the film could even say the highest of stakes.
Hello there.
Who's that? Okay. Who's that? Whoa. Hello there.
Whoa.
All right, I got to get out of this.
Yeah. Oh, that's the Ghost Town guy.
Gives it a minute, guys, please.
Hello.
Gives me a minute pitch, okay, and I'll watch it. How about that? You promised me minute clips in the title, and you gave me 5.5 hours, man. Come on.
Oh, God.
I love you, though. Thanks for watching, and happy dreaming. If I ever open a restaurant, he'll be the first one I'll reach out.
Yeah.
My panini, my focaccia sandwich, man. Mike from PA, enemy of the show. This dick riding communist that's obsessed with Hasan, and he's become one of our dedicated haters, like snark, just like a snark guzzling fucking dumbass weirdo.
Tell me how you really feel, though.
I mean, he's vile physically and spiritually, and just in every way, like just. He's just vile. And
wow, talk about poisoning the well here, Ethan, before we even watch the clip.
You don't need to poison the well against Mike. The man is poison. You can't poison. If you poison, sometimes it just turns into an antidote.
Oh, true. Antivenom, if you will.
Exactly.
Well, you wouldn't want that, I guess.
But anyway, he's obsessively watches everything we do, and you'll see in this clip the shit that people are falling for. So the H3 Productions is the new snark since they shut down. And here is friend of the show, Mike from PA, just browsing happily. Let's see.
What is he? Is this like smelling salts? Like, what is this man consuming on air? Like, how many chat, look, how many prescription bottle, like, what is, oh my God.
Man, this man is healthy, by the way.
Bro, please don't talk to me about health while looking like that. Please. Let's just be real for a second, okay?
Well, he addresses that.
This man looks like he drinks fucking iced butter. Okay?
I mean...
I'm just being real. And he knows that he sucks hard to get
iced butter?
Yeah.
So
Is that just butter
It's
with
like a
ice?
refreshment.
But I'm confused. So do you melt the
It's too
butter
thick, I
and then
can't
you
suck
put
it, dude.
and then you put ice?
You
This
put
man-
hot butter.
It's liquid butter, but then you fill the cup with ice.
Cup of ice, liquid hot butter. You pour it in, then something happens. Probably the water makes it melts enough water that it turns into a drinkable beverage. And whatever it is what Mike gobbles down.
Okay.
Calls a pleasantly plump Pennsylvanian fat.
Pleasantly plump?
A pleasantly plump Pennsylvanian.
Why does it? Okay, he's pleasantly plump. I mean, sure, I'll give him that.
And he's Beverly Hills pills maxing.
What does that have to do?
Live on stream.
It's true. Listen, it's true. He caught me. I was pill maxing. In fact, do we have any of those left, or did I eat them all?
I think you might have eaten most of them.
They were very good. I consumed.
Do we know what happened to those?
I got some of these left, though.
We don't really believe in properly disposing of pharmaceuticals here. I think I might have flushed them down the toilet, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they say to do.
That's what they say to do.
Anyway, Mike, you got me. You are astute. You are really hard hitting there, buddy. And we wish you all the best, don't we, folks?
Based?
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 Based? I wonder what Mike from PA would think of my new video. I'm curious what he would say about it.
I'm sure you'll find out soon. You know what I mean?
Anyway, don't watch this. What did I send that said don't watch this?
Tonight. I don't know. You told me not to watch it.
You sent it in our little link chat, and you said don't watch this.
Okay. Right. So this showed up on my feed, and I was, for the life of me, trying to figure out what the fuck they were promoting. So I want you guys to watch this and try to guess what the hell it is they're trying to promote here, okay? So here.
The head, the hands, and the heart become one, aligned, like the stars. And when this happens, magic happens, love happens, enthusiasm happens. So take off now any translation headsets you might have. You don't need it anymore. Open your hearts.
They can't understand you, bro. You told them to take the thing off.
Open your minds and let your hearts beat, because one moment in time is now.
Okay, so based on this, what do you think is happening?
I mean, this seems like it's a religious
multi-level marketing or cult, some cultish thing, right? Religious.
Yeah, that was.
He's like the offer guy. He's like the offer guy. You got to make the offer.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Dude, just write him an offer for $5K. Turn that offer into $50K. Does anyone else have a guess? Religion?
I thought religion, yeah.
Yeah.
The crowd makes me confused because it doesn't.
They're all filming.
Yeah, they're very excited to be there. I don't know.
Oh, so this happened. Okay, so religion. All right.
My future isn't a distant vision.
It begins here and now. My all-new TM7.
Lots of excitement.
What is that?
Is that a phone?
TM7.
Do you have any guesses now?
Vacuum cleaner, maybe?
Is it a fan? It looks like a fan.
It does look like a fan. We don't know what it is, though. It's designed like never before.
Everybody's screaming and bribing.
Accessible like never before. Groundbreaking like never before. Well, that's what groundbreaking
I've never,
is.
never broken
A little
any
tedious,
ground
little
like
redundant.
Oh, headphones.
Like something else like never before.
Yo.
What is that?
A cooking app?
It's like Hunger Games.
So hold on. What do you think it is right now?
A cooking app.
It looks like
cooking app.
Some electronic to mechanical device connection, potentially.
So it's like an app, you think?
Maybe,
An
yeah.
app that works with a product.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
French fries.
Genius like never before.
Chopped.
Oh.
Is it the McDonald's app or something?
It's a fucking blender.
Yo!
It's a fucking blender.
Holy shit.
That's huge. Smoothies are so important.
I fuck with that.
No,
You don't get it.
I want one.
How great. You know what? I think we got to buy one of these things.
I think we do. I'm sold, bro.
Thermomix. Vortworks.
The Vortworks.
It's a fucking blender.
Wow! Yeah! All right!
The all-new TM7. Can you look that up? How much is that thing?
Absolutely. I will buy 6 right now.
I was watching this damn thing last night in bed, like 2 a.m., and I was like, what is happening? And when it finally came up that it was a blender, I was like, whoa, what the it just blew my mind.
Such a
What was the
curveball.
company again? It was like Therma. Yeah, TM7.
And this was just posted by a fan. Someone in the audience who was filming. When you think you're going for amazing Thermomix community event, but in reality, everything changes in one moment in time.
Wow.
Well, I don't understand.
Marcus,
We're talking about a blender,
really?
right? What a fantastic introduction of TM7 to our world. Vorworks and Thermomix will never fail to impress, surprise, and inspire us. Welcome, TM7.
Oh, okay. The last one came out in 2019.
These are very expensive kitchen things.
They have a pre-order on their website for 1,600 euros.
1,600?
Yeah, and the,
So what does it
TM6 sells for $1,650.
Oh,
the
okay.
fuck
So it
is so-
has a 10-inch
1,500?
touch screen, real-time cooking guidance.
What? It's a blender, though.
I just need a button. I don't need a touch
Yeah,
screen.
this
Motor, customizable user profiles and recipes, innovative open cooking mode, future-proof technology, smart device
Future-proof.
integration,
Future-proof.
AI-powered cooking assistance, voice control.
What the fuck is this thing? Pad Thai? How do you make Pad Thai in a blender?
Well,
Maybe peanut sauce or something.
I
It
have
cooks and
a-
chops it? You just put the shit in?
I can have a
How?
video if you want to see all the
that
features.
can't be the case. Yeah, let's.
By the way, even the recipe they're showing is like not that good. They're like 4.3 stars. It's not that good. It's pretty good.
Wait, maybe it does cook too?
People in chat are saying it's not just a blender. Show some respect.
It's not
It's
just
okay.
a blender. It's changing everything.
Here, step one. If you're an existing Thermomix user and have been in okay, what guys, you're starting way too far
With an
back.
advisor? Why do I need an advisor?
Schedule a demo. Just tell me what the fuck it is. Is there an about? There's not even an about.
Here, TM6. Here, look at the previous one. Go to products in the top
Okay,
left.
here's a video. Here's a video.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Anna Rocker Martin. I am a team leader and advisor in Brighton in the south of England. And I am excited, as most people are, to hear about the wonderful launch of the TM7. I've been in love with Thermomix since I first.
People in the chat are saying it
bought
cooks
mine.
everything. You can even make bread.
Oh, so there are the TM6 cultists are in the chat.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a lifestyle. People are saying soup.
Okay, listen. If it
you
actually
can make soup. What? Oh. Soup
Wait,
reference.
Things are different.
Soup reference.
I feel different.
Okay,
About the
if it
TM7.
actually chops, cooks, and prepares a decent dish, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah. No, I might be kind of. It's growing on me.
But somehow it's just like a bunch of middle-aged
2009.
women
But how many dishes
who are like
needs to be
cultishly devoted to it.
Apparently.
Yeah, and how many dishes needs to be like chopped like that much?
Yeah, and
Blenderized?
Yeah, what needs to be blenderized? Like soups, maybe. Yeah.
The T6 that came out in 2019 is $1,649.
Yeah, so it's not. It's more expensive.
Yeah.
Someone in chat said my mom got sucked into this MLM.
Oh, it's an LMN.
Is it an LM?
It has to be.
MLM? Girls,
It has to
whoever
be.
you were in chat, give us more
wait.
info.
That's what the advisors are.
Yep.
Okay.
Now it's making more
It
sense.
felt very multi-level marketing from the onset.
But I mean, if the product's good, do we mind?
Well, hold on. It says be your own boss with flexible hours.
Right.
Right in the back.
Look, I get it. They're exploiting desperate people to market their
So are
product.
they
But
excited
if the
about the
product's
product?
good,
Then it's just a business.
This will be
Is it good?
Fourth generation.
They're probably just all
mixer.
excited that they
And burn
have
yourself
a new
if you
product to rip
touch it.
people off with.
I want to see her cook something.
features.
Can you just find on YouTube someone actually cooking something with it?
Well, is she not
Look at
demoing
this.
it?
Just look at this. Hold on. Just look at this. This is the
Why
middle-aged
is it
soy.
levitating like that?
Look at the split. Okay, that.
Yeah, I'm seeing people say it's definitely an MLM, but the product is fantastic. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Well, I can see the enthusiasm.
yeah.
Please, someone find me a video of this thing. Like, it's so hard to even figure out what it is. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You'd think there'd be a demo on the screen for something so, like, esoteric.
So there's one of the TM6 because the TM7 isn't out yet.
Yeah, give me
I just
that.
sent it.
Very.
All right,
I've not seen Mrs. B this excited.
And they're all English for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Well, this seems to
You know
be a
why they're all
European
English?
thing.
Their food sucks.
They're gullible.
They need it.
Yeah.
They're gullible.
Gullible. Their food sucks. This thing here can make a wiki icky real fast.
Click
You
one
take
button.
the queen's little dumpy rumpies and a blanket.
Since Chloe was born, Joy.
Yes.
Okay, cut
Now,
to the
do
fucking
you make-
chase.
I sent a preview that shows a lot of the features.
there.
That's a
Oh,
big
I like this.
device.
Come on, let's do it. 2 to 3 lemons. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
I'm
go.
just so excited now.
When life gives you lemons. And this is a lemonade recipe similar to the one we've done before,
A
where
lemonade?
you just add the whole lemon.
Recipe?
In. And it sounds like it'll be
Sugar,
really
lemon,
bitter,
and
but
water?
the more
They just throw the whole fucking lemon in there. They're too lazy to juice a lemon?
Well,
It's not about laziness. It's about efficiency. This is a German
ridiculous,
product. This is
bro.
a German
Lemonade?
product.
Do we need assistance with lemonade? That's like the simplest beverage.
You don't
Yeah.
need the assistance, but what if you need to make lemonade for the whole kid's birthday party?
we
you
won't
know?
fit in that thing. You see it right there on the counter.
I'm just saying, like, of all the things you could trial, lemonade is certainly not the most impressive.
sugar you add, it balances it out.
Next. Add
100 grams of caster sugar. And now look, this is the amazing thing. Can you see that?
Yeah.
All right, you pour, look, and it's going up, see?
Wow.
It's just going to
It's
be like one
just
of those
lemonade.
things at a petrol pump. 100 grams, you've gone to 136 grams of sugar.
Oh, she fucked it up.
I got a bit carried away. It says it just to taste.
It does.
We like sweet
We love a
lemonade.
sweet
She
lemon.
already fucked it up.
Yeah.
They couldn't
Well,
make it easier. She's already fucking up the recipe.
Yeah. It was kind of cool how it measured it as you were pouring it in, though, I'll admit.
Dan's ready.
It's like
to
a nice
fucking
product.
quit
I'm
his
just saying.
Quit his job.
Listen, if anybody,
join the family.
if anybody
That
agrees
way.
with me that
Once-
this looks like a
the
good
last thing
product,
we're doing,
please
we're just adding
come
spinach
to
in,
my
taking the lid off,
website.
right? So the heat
I'm
is
set
going to
up.
wilt it.
We're
I was
taking the lid
reading-
off and
Grab the
adding
spatula.
spinach, alright?
Yeah.
And just push
This
it
is
down.
called the Queen's Queen Willy.
Stop being racist, dude.
Races.
I'm in the Reddit forums about is this an MLM? And someone goes, I worked there for about 18 months as a side job, and it's culty. The company pushes you to recruit, but you make less recruiting someone than you do in a sale, and you only get paid if your recruit sells 3 machines.
And it.
So you think you can push 3 units, Dan?
I mean, I've got an audience of 30,000 right now. I could at least 3 of you are likely to buy, right?
No. These are under
amazing.
my marketing umbrella, Dan, not yours.
No.
You are under my
Dan
umbrella.
Visor. Right. Call me a Dan Visor.
I'm your advisor. I'm your advisor.
No.
Dan, could I get in on the ground floor?
No. Guys.
I gotta move at least 3 of
Be
these
real
back.
about this.
I've already
Annette?
got 3 people that I'm sending it to.
Oi
I have
there.
them written.
Have you made
You gotta move quick.
the Queen's Green?
The Queen's Green.
The Queen's Green Willy Tilly.
Her sticky.
Take a walkie down a park. Take the dog down a park walk with the Queen's Green Willy. Wrap it up in a blanket. Just say what you mean.
Well,
they're just talking about like a fucking hot dog with bread around it. Take a dog on a walk with a green Willy and the Queen in it. Like, just say hot dog with a bread around it. Why do you guys have to be so fucking silly?
hot dog probably isn't the best example. Why do we call it a hot dog? It's not.
Everyone calls it a hot dog. Who calls it anything else, Dan?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like a hot dog, it's not a dog.
Okay.
It's a
tube
little
of
goofy.
meat.
It's a little goofy.
Tube of meat.
Yeah. It's more descriptive.
Know your way around some meat.
All right, Dan. Touche. Douche. British people call hot dogs hot dogs. Why did you write that? Why are you standing up for the British?
Olivia, that's kind of my shtick. You're trying to step
Yeah,
on
what
my
are you
toes
doing?
here a little bit.
In case you wanted to actually know, I just wanted you to see.
Okay, what do they call
Well, if you kept reading, it said they also say frankfurters and wieners. And
well,
I
no,
thought that
they
would
have
be
a
the
dish
one you
called a
would-
pig in a blanket.
Sorry.
Don't they?
But that's like an American thing too.
Nobody in
That's not
America
really-
says pig in a blanket.
Yeah, we do. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Out of IHOP.
We have pigs in a blanket.
Yeah, where the fuck are you ordering a pig in a blanket?
At a wedding pre-party, right?
Yeah, I guess.
They're called
They walk
Willy.
around on
They're
trays.
called Willy
Hors
Illies
d'oeuvre
and knickers. You put your piggy in knickers, eh? Open your boot and put your Willy in knickers, eh? Wrap them in a blanket.
I'm
All
dreaming
right.
of my next tucker.
Oh my god.
Dreaming of my next tucker.
Watching a wiener.
A wiener, a tucker.
While sucking a smoko.
Sucking a smoko and wearing my knickers.
Taught her to say booyakasha.
My knickers are wet as fuck right now.
They are. They are.
Todger?
Oh lord.
A Todger? A
Todger?
willy-nilly.
I spent a lot of late 2003 sitting high in the saddle, watching a wiener while sucking a smoko and dreaming of my next tucker.
Bro, what did you just say, man? Just say what you
the
mean.
one that we remixed?
No, that's him.
that's him.
That's,
No, that is
that's a
him?
direct quote from his
Yeah, but I
ebook.
thought we like rearranged the order. in which we said
I
it,
did.
but-
It was this. It was this.
My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive.
Her genital region was exposed
Oh, no.
dimly.
The last place I wanted to be was Frostnipistan,
It had the appearance of a thick mat of hair.
including one recommended by a friend. She'd urged me to apply Elizabeth Arden cream.
She was stroking herself absent-mindedly. She walked over to me with a handful of pubic hair compacted into
God.
something resembling a large artist's paintbrush.
You want me to put that on my todger? It works, Harry. Trust me.
She pushed this
What's
at
a
my
todger?
face. I
It's
raised
his
my arm.
penis, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's cock.
Todger.
I didn't know that before this, by the way.
Yeah.
Todger?
Todger. That's a new one.
What the fuck you mean Todger? Anywho. Lena, I think in general, guys, we need to diversify our sodies. Because right now we have just Coke Zero, and that's respectful, but I want like some zeros
Fuck yeah.
of all variety.
Interesting.
I'm with you, dude. I need something new. I'm ready to venture.
So I promise you, I swiped to my next reel, and this was the next one.
Okay.
This was the very next one, and I don't know what I don't know what to say about it. I feel like 80% of my feed is like, I don't know if they're kidding or serious.
Do you think this guy's kidding?
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
Gulf of Mexico being changed to the Gulf of Liberal Snowflakes. LOL.
This is like a meme account, right? But the video is
No,
real.
but the video's
the
from
video is pure.
I was hoping it was from a real account.
Well, I'll have to see-
I wasn't able to find the source of it.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But anywho, yeah,
The Gulf of Mexico is being renamed the Gulf of Liberal Snowflakes. Has a nice ring to it.
Let's have a nice ring to it.
Okay.
That's it. I just, you know, I don't know.
This is camcore shit.
This is very cam.
I'll tell you right now, he's not kidding.
I don't know if he's being directed. Is this a collaboration?
No,
Is
I
there-
think he thought he cooked a little there.
I like his dramatic pauses.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my
Held
feed
me in
right now.
suspense.
Happy 1 year anniversary to Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah, historic moment.
Oh, wow.
1 year ago.
Was this the girl? Did this girl call in?
I believe so, yeah.
That's her?
That's her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I feel bad. I hope you got your...
got paid.
Something.
She got her moment.
I hope something.
afterward.
Well, wasn't the whole thing that they didn't get paid or something?
I don't think she was paid, no.
Yeah, I'd
hope-
have to go back and watch, but that was part of it, at least for the first few days.
You're right, yeah.
I hope something. You know? I don't know what. Don Bongino was named the deputy FBI director.
Finally.
Dan Bongino is a conservative, conspiracy-brained podcaster who has, as far as I can tell, he was like ex-military. Maybe, I don't know. No experience.
He was a cop, and then he was a Secret Service agent under Obama.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, he protected Obama.
I'm sorry, a little bit of Obama. I think primarily George W. Bush.
I'm surprised he didn't. He wasn't the one to take a shot at him.
No, I think he did. I think Obama's first term, he was still working as the Secret Service. Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
And then I believe he quit to run for Congress and lost, and then pivoted into being a blowhard podcaster. And now he is the deputy FBI director. It's awesome.
Oh, well, the funny thing is he goes, Biden's a disgrace to humankind and embarrassment to the human race in every respect. It's like, listen, I understand you don't like Joe Biden. However, you sound so dumb talking about it like in that extreme. He's just, if you think he's a bad president, you know.
Embarrassment to the human race.
He's a disgrace.
To the entire human race.
Like, really?
I feel like there are worse examples.
At least a few. Stephen King. Yes, the Stephen King.
Not Gary Klein.
Not Gary Klein.
Not Gary Klein. Yes, but he's got a real job, not a podcast, which is pretty funny. I mean, Dan Bongino is very successful, so it doesn't really stick for him.
You're okay, Dan.
Right.
But you know, shoot your shit, King. You earned it.
Well, it's funny because he comes back with the exact same energy.
He says, yeah, you're right. Millions of listeners a day on a podcast while you're watching porn. Wait, why is it all...
I don't know why it got all...
Why is it cut off? The last part is the good part.
I agree.
Well, and he was like, he's like, go get a job, loser. He doesn't know who Stephen King is.
Here, I got it.
You have the morals of an alley cat.
Yeah.
That guy's the most embarrassing person to the human race? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
All right, anyway, I don't care that much about it.
Oh, God, I miss it.
Oh, God.
All right, we also have the avocado segment. I guess we should do that because our avocados are going to absolutely rot if we don't cut to the chase on that.
That is true.
We can eat guac while we goss talk.
Oh, exciting.
Walk with the goss.
So anyway, since I've got it.
Walk.
Yeah, you're right. Squawk. Millions of listeners a day on a podcast while you're watching porn in your mama's basement, yearning for days that people actually give a shit about your dumb ass. Nice comeback, dipshit. Get a job, loser. Fucking imagine not knowing who Stephen King is. Maybe the most accomplished writer of all time at this point. Like, this guy has put out so many fucking bestsellers, so many that have been adapted. He might be the most prolific, successful writer of all time. I don't think anybody has done what he's done in all of history. You know?
Yeah.
William Shakespeare.
He has not even come close to this guy's prolificness.
What?
How many big plays has Shakespeare written? 20? 30?
Okay.
This man has like hundreds of titles.
I suppose. Okay, fine. Fair enough.
Listen, and no disrespect to Stephen King, his influence on culture is undeniable.
What about Dr. Seuss?
Dr. Seuss,
listen, rest in peace.
He was pumping those out, dude.
J.K. Rowling? She wrote 3 books.
She got a whole amusement park, though.
She wrote 3 books. Stephen King wrote Shawshank Redemption, Olivia.
7 books.
Yeah, Olivia.
Yes, he did.
Oh, it was 7?
Ethan.
I forgot. That's what, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, I do.
Stephanie Meyer?
They say that William Shakespeare is...
Twilight.
Stephanie Meyer.
Say what, Zach?
Bill Shakespeare is the most selling author of all time.
I didn't say selling, okay. No, Jesus is the biggest selling author. Take it back.
Jesus didn't write the Bible, though.
You don't know that. He dictated it. God dictated it, apparently, to Moses.
Fair enough. But yeah, Bill Shakespeare.
Is he really number 1?
According to Google.
Why are you calling him Bill?
He's, a friend.
You dogs?
Yeah.
I will say I'm always surprised when I find out a movie was a Stephen King book.
And it happens all the time, like quietly. You don't even understand.
The movie The Monkey that just came out was a Stephen King book.
The Robbie Williams music biopic?
Yeah.
That was a Stephen King book?
Yeah.
Damn.
Stephen King made his life.
His whole career. That's crazy.
Stephen King is one of the best sellings of all time. His estimated book total sales exceed 400 million copies. He has published over 65 novels and 200 short stories. His books have been adapted into numerous films and TV series, increasing their popularity. Here are some of his best-selling novels: The Shining, It, Carrie, Misery, The Stand. Come on.
That's it?
I'm saying he's on
Shawshank. They forgot the idiot. List all of his big movie adaptations.
He's number 21 on this.
That's not that impressive. Where's Dan Bongino?
R.L. Stein's got him beat even.
R.L. Stein?
R.L. Stein has sold more books than Stephen King?
I'm seeing he's number 20 and King is 21.
Goosebumps.
I love Goosebumps.
Holy shit.
I mean, they're bangers, dude.
Check out all these movie adaptations. You're going to lose your mind. Carrie, The Shining, Cujo, Christine, The Dead Zone, Children of the Corn, Stand By Me, that heartwarming coming, or like that crazy coming to age tale, iconic cult classic. He wrote that. Stand By Me. The Running Man, Pet Cemetery, Misery, Shawshank Redemption, Hearts of Atlantis, Dreamcatcher, Secret Window, 1408, The Mist, Carrie, you already said that one. It, Dr. Sleep. Should I go on?
No, we're good.
Thank you.
I just don't know if it stands up to like Horton Hears a Who or some shit though.
Yeah. That one...
Green Eggs and Ham.
High bar.
All right, listen, I'm not trying to compete with Seuss. I'm just talking shit on Dan Bongino.
Okay, fair enough.
That's
fair.
With all that being said, let's bring back the Mexican music, please, to get in the... Yeah.
By the way, Ethan.
Yes, ma'am.
I went back, and you paid both of the Wonka workers who called in.
Oh.
I paid them?
Yes, you did.
The money that they...
Dude, I am
were
such
gonna
a
get.
fucking gracious
What
guy.
a guy,
How much should I give
dude.
them?
Let's see.
That's the thing. Like, I help so many people, I lose track. I don't even remember. It's true.
Wow.
Like the homeless guy that you were going to give $100 to.
Yeah, that was nice.
I thought about it.
Thought about it.
I think about it all the time.
It's the thought that counts.
That's what they say. That's a proverb.
Yeah.
It's a proverb.
I thought about giving you all a raise.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, I thought about it. Doubling your salaries.
That is so nice.
Wow.
Genuinely, you thought about it?
I did.
It really
It's the
worked.
thought that counts.
I thought about it.
That's it.
You're welcome.
Listen, thank you.
Base?
Right, yeah. She's right.
I'm waiting to find out how much I gave them.
Stand by.
Just ask ChatGPT, how much did Ethan give the Willy Wonka? I wonder if she knows.
I'll see.
I think it's a she for some reason.
ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Because she knows everything.
Whenever
Well, in most like sci-fi movies, there's always a woman's voice. The AI.
Teddy loves asking her questions on the voice thing. He'll go and like, it's very fun. But it's always a woman's voice that is like autoed in.
How much did Ethan pay?
I think it's the default one.
Oh, maybe. But you can pick it.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god.
All right.
Got screwed.
So continue to research that as we get set up here. All right. So everyone's making guac.
Not really. We're just cutting open an avocado.
Or yeah, everyone's
better
cutting
than
open.
Jay Shetty. We watched and introduced this whole concept on the members episode. So maybe you should show a little bit of that Jay Shetty video just to catch everybody up.
So Jay Shetty, as you guys know, enemy of the show, total fraud, made this cooking video with his wife where he exposed himself as the biggest fucking idiot in the world, man-child. He doesn't know how to cut an avocado. Not only does he not know how to cut it, he's just so dumb and bad. He doesn't even clean his knife. The whole thing's infuriating. Here it is.
would be so scared to do that.
And he's scared. He's just scared of everything.
All throughout the whole video.
He's a scaredy cat. Look at this.
Oh.
Look at this. What is he doing? He cut it on the side like he's cutting up an apple. And then he peeled it was just such a mess, such a disaster. Look at this.
That's so scary.
It's so scary.
This part here just kills me.
Like that, I'm scared.
Look how he cuts into this. His knife is covered in jalapeno seeds and shit. My God, man. How hard is it to wipe your knife off?
It's so scary.
Like that, I'm scared.
And then you don't see it because we watched the whole video. There's just a TikTok. He puts the whole thing in the bowl with the seed in it.
Right.
A cucumber snackerini?
So I was like, dude, I feel like there's not many things I'm better than Jay Shetty at. One of them I can say for sure is taking the flesh from an avocado.
Well, you've yet to actually prove that. We have not actually done it
So bring
yet.
the camera.
Mom, get the camera. All right, give me 1 second to get set up here.
So I said, first of all, let's see who can do it better. Hila, unfortunately, is not here. She was very confident in her ability, but she's not as good as me. She is good, I'll give her that. But with all the avocado, I'm going to make us a my world famous avocado and toast recipe, which you all, yeah, known around the world.
Wow.
So that's that. Dan is setting up. While Dan grabs the camera, Mom, get the camera.
Camera set up, and then I'm just gonna use my phone for a second angle here.
As Dan grabs that, let's talk shit on Hasan, because this is my favorite thing to do.
Well, we're ready.
Hurry up.
Well,
Dan.
where are you then? Because you're not here. This is Hila's. She posted a story about it. She said, "Those dogs told me I had no choice." Says Omer about the kiss to his captors. This was after Hasan was glazing them up, saying that, oh, they must have been drugged, lol. Are you ready, Dan? Oh, shit. Fuck. All right. By the way, let me just put this in context. Hasan, like I said, is melting down about me. Myron is in his replies being like, yup. Checkmate.
Based?
Checkmate.
It's usually a bad sign when he's in your DMs or replies.
All right, bring it over here. All right, we have a nice little station here.
Okay, background.
Pants are so
Avocado,
fucking wet.
avocado.
All right, so these have been here since what, Thursday? So hopefully they're a little soft. I hope they're not brown inside.
It was Friday.
Some of them are pretty soft. I think if they were perfect when they arrived.
Brown liquid.
Let's see. You guys know you take that off, you can tell. Obviously they're ready though, it doesn't. So let's go ahead and get started here.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh, that looks beautiful. Okay, now this is beautiful. All right, now, unfortunately, I didn't cut right in the middle, but that shouldn't matter. There you go. So now there's a couple ways to skin this beast. I'm gonna show you two halves. So there's two questions when you're cutting guacamole. If you're cutting avocado, do you need it in chunks for like a salad? Or are you just going to puree it for guacamole or for spread? If you're going to puree it, let me show you this trick, which is unmatched. Take it.
No shot.
It's all gone. No waste. Look at that. No waste.
That's amazing.
I feel like I invented that.
I think yeah, for sure.
I'm being
No,
I'm being dead serious. I think I didn't learn that anywhere.
That's what I would have done too.
Well, I don't know. I heard Olivia was pretty impressed there.
I went to school for theater.
So this knife isn't. This isn't exactly. There's no spoon. I mean, what are we doing here? You need a.
On it.
So this is the way I like to do it. If I'm dicing it, cut it up in the cado.
No, you're not using the glove, I see, which is not.
It's not even a sharp knife. Look at this. What? This is like the. Look at this. This is like the dullest knife in the world.
Please don't do that.
I don't think it's ever been sharpened.
Please don't do that.
I don't think it was ever sharp. So we're kind of.
I literally would be so scared to do
cubing
that.
it up. You be scared to do this? Don't worry,
I
Jay.
literally would be so scared to do that.
Why?
That's so scary.
Now, luckily, these are beautiful avocado. Usually, you have to worry about like the hairs, you know. So I'll usually avoid the top part where the hairs tend to be.
Like that.
But
I'm
with
scared.
the spoon, it's pretty standard. It's pretty standard.
Wow.
You kind of just scoop around the side and.
Put that right on a salad.
Stunning.
And there it is. It's all cubed up.
Oh god.
Ready to go.
I'm ready to be upcharged $3 for that.
I mean, it is expensive. That is a delicious avocado as well.
Yay! You did that.
Oh my god. You guys, we are in for some yummy food because that is a premium avocado right there.
So who's trying next? Somebody come over here.
Thank you.
I can't go after that.
I literally would be so scared to do that.
Baby's coming.
I need a napkin.
Oh.
Actually, we'll probably need paper towels. Now, the avocado, what's the history of the avocado? Is it a Mexican origin? Because it seems that they have a monopoly. Nice watch, AB.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure they come
I didn't
from
even see the camera
Latin
there.
America, right?
This is a Latin American origin?
I'm pretty sure avocados are.
Because that thing really...
Yeah.
He's already cooking. Oh, everybody pay attention. He's spinning around.
Okay,
He's got little moves.
You're leaving, okay. Little twirl down the center.
Good.
Oh, no, that one's... No, whoa, bro, whoa, that one was all brown and fucked up.
No, it's not. It's fine.
You just put brown avocado in here?
Wait, you gotta slow down.
Brown liquid that they
Oh, no,
spit out
that's a faux pas.
Oh, what'd you do?
That was a faux pas.
What'd you do?
Look at the seed. Look at all the avocado you wasted.
Oh.
Hold on. Some of that brown needs to get scooped out.
I don't know how to. Do I scoop it with a spoon?
Yeah, it just comes right out. It's super soft. Because, listen, I'm trying to make a premium dish here for my.
You want me to take out the brown in there?
Yeah, we're gonna have to because for me, this
We can't work with
you can't
that.
just throw it. At home, would you eat that piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
That thing looks kind of fucking mangled, bro.
Throw some lemon and some salt. Yeah.
If I got that at a restaurant, I would not be happy.
Like that, I'm scared.
It's okay. You don't have to save everything. In fact, you can open another. No. We don't want that one.
Want me to do another one? I mean, I think I'll give
a
someone
little
else a try.
unfair.
It's okay. Give someone else a try.
I'll say I think you did good in the cap. What do you call that line?
Can't even
the
pretend.
latitude.
The equator.
The equator line. However, do you usually remove the seed with a spoon?
I don't usually cut avocados, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lena
very good.
usually does.
Thank you.
That's so scary.
And Lena, do you approve of the way he just dumped the black part in?
No, I mean, I approve of the way he squeezed it in. Sometimes when the avocado is soft, that's okay, but not with the brown parts. I'm actually very picky about that.
Me too. Nobody wants that
Yeah.
Brown liquid.
If that shit is so foul, if it's just like black and it's got the hairs, we can't do that.
I hate the hairs.
Please.
Oh my God, I don't know the hairs.
It ruins the texture, everything.
That sounds.
I can't agree more. And it just, no matter how good the avocado is, if you got hairs in there, it's just game over.
Thank you, sir.
So,
How does like that? I'm scared.
And here's a paper towel if anyone needs more.
I'm looking to.
You can get rid of the nasty, hairy.
I'm looking to invent a new way. I want to just freestyle. I could do the circle method, but I'm looking at you guys and I'm getting inspired, right? So I'm thinking I'll just cut this side right here. Yeah? I'll cut right here.
That worked out for Jay.
I'll cut right there, and then I'm gonna squeeze it, I think. You know what I mean?
Well, we don't know if it's good or not.
We'll see.
Okay.
I appreciate the glove use, though.
Why'd you?
Yo, you guys see that shit? Yo, hey, just fucking take this shit off. Boom. Yo, let's go.
So I'll say this.
Fucking go.
That was so gross.
Yeah.
I'll say it's a very soft, a very ripe avocado.
Oh yeah.
So obviously you feel your avocado ripeness before attempting to squeeze it like that.
Well, hold on,
Sure.
You have to add your guac and you have to add it to the bowl.
Just overlook if there's make sure there's no brown schmutz.
I'll take that piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a nice green.
Yeah, it looks good. Get it in there.
Slam that shit in there. I feel like I did something today.
Just a little bit. Yeah, it was buried there.
Do you see hairs?
Get that out of there. That little bit.
We don't fuck with hairs here at the H Show. All right. Wow. There it is. Love. Olivia stepping up to the plate. She is going to cut an avocado for us. And what's your avocado cutting experience?
I've made a lot of
There's a chair back there. It's easier.
I've made a lot of avo toast in my life.
Nice.
Totally. Love got avo all over this.
Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good.
Well, if I did it with clean hands, the only reason I put the glove on because I hadn't cleaned the hands, so I wanted to stay
No one
sterile.
has.
If I was at home, I would have cleaned my hands. I would just
Yeah, or worn like disposable gloves, maybe.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
It would have been
a
chill.
new glove, love. That's mine.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Oh, look at that.
I
AB
know,
was gonna
it's so
throw that
gross.
right in there. Are
So
you
gross.
kidding me?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
I'm quick.
Okay, let's pick an avo. It's got to be a good one. This is a good one.
Here we go. The incision is taking place. She's having a little trouble getting it in there. Cutting right around the center. Crack it open.
Thank you.
What do we see? Oh, that is gorgeous.
That's a really good one.
That's a dream
That's
right
very
there.
good. So let's do this one first. I'm gonna chop it up.
Very good. Okay, similar technique here. We like what we see. We're cutting it into a...
Got a little grid pattern there.
Yeah, gridding it. Hitting the gritty, as they say.
Oh, God.
Very nice. We love that.
Wait, hold on.
Important part. Oh, sorry. I was being a bit wasteful.
But if it's got hairs or gray, then she's right.
I don't see that.
Okay, so then
Good flesh.
that's good flesh, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't waste here.
That's what they say about me.
Good flesh?
Yeah. Ethan, Chad doesn't know what you mean by the hairs. So
What?
if we see one, we really have to show them.
That was so clean of me.
That was very well done.
What's going on
Wait,
with that
how do y'all
hair?
not know what I mean by hairs?
I don't know what you mean by hairs.
There's like the...
Sometimes there's like little fiber.
Yeah, there's like nasty, chewy fibers that are gross in it.
Sounds awful.
Yeah, it's in like a lot of them. How do you not know about it? Am I right, Lena? Like it happens a lot.
For sure, yeah.
What the
And
hell?
so unpleasant.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That was really, really good.
That's a beautiful avocado right there.
I'd say I come in second so far.
After who?
Obviously the boss.
Well,
Obviously.
don't say it like that.
Obviously,
It's not because I'm
Mr.
the
Ethan.
boss, you know.
Obviously, Ethan. All right, thank you, everybody.
Good job.
Now, it seems like Lena is a experienced avocado cutter based on the knowledge of hairs and also the condemnation of AB's throwing of the gray matter in. So we have high hopes for Lena.
Thank you, thank you.
As we do in everything, Lena always excels.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
It's true. Which is why I'm scared for your opponent.
Well, I hope I don't disappoint with this right now.
I hope you don't kill her. Like literally, she's at risk.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
So Lena's making an incision, thoughtfully cutting around the edges.
Please be a good.
Oh,
my God,
that
it's so
is a
beautiful.
dream.
That's a good one. I don't see any hairs.
I
in
gotta
this
say,
yet.
it's rare to find them that ripe and that pristine. Like
Mhm.
we are
Oh
really
my.
in it, guys.
We're blessed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to pull a Kendall Jenner right now on the
I'm
cucumber,
scared.
but
What are you making?
Okay.
A cucumber snackerini?
Okay, very good, very good. I mean, it's a little.
Okay, sir.
oh well, I don't want to be all touchy and stuff. 'cause-
Don't worry.
You know.
You're gonna get you get cut. This is how you get cut.
Okay.
Slimy.
So now
sharp
I'm
knife.
going to
Whoa.
peel it.
Dan, whoa.
What's
Dan,
wrong?
you're not
Dan, you're
showing
missing out.
it. What are you showing?
Dang it.
Jesus Christ,
Oh my
man.
Lord.
Nobody
Yeah,
cares about the
here.
pit.
Okay.
She's doing
Dan.
an innovative cutting.
We're
You're
missing
missing the
everything.
fucking whole
With it.
point of the
Dan.
thing.
That's okay. That's okay.
What do you want to show the fibers in the carpet next?
I didn't mean for this to cause so much
You're
drama.
bald.
Okay. So I cut.
So you cut it from the
mhm.
back. Okay, interesting.
This
So
is
I also
looking-
do what Jay Shetty did, but it's not as messy. Look how beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was Jay Shetty, but way better.
That was with
That's
this off.
wonderful.
Okay, we're
Pick up all
shaving
the
off the
brown.
brown matter. Good.
So
Good.
now you could slice it. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Or I'll just toss it in because sometimes I like when the guac is like a little bit
chunky.
chunky. Yeah.
Well, I'll take
Let's
take
just
care of that,
repeat
Lena.
that.
You don't worry
That's
about
so
the walk.
scary.
Yeah, I know you got it.
So you're just cutting the skin.
Yes.
Nice. And do you find trouble with this technique if the avocado's a little less ripe?
No, actually.
Tends to always work?
Yeah, yeah. But if it's like really mushy or brown, like the one AB had, it's a disaster.
Okay, I see. But you don't want that one anyway. In that case,
Yeah,
what do? You just
exactly.
throw it out, do you think?
Yeah.
Which is a shame because they're so expensive.
You can't eat it though.
Yeah, it's gross. That's the
And
thing with
there we
avocado. Okay, wait. I think I see some hair fibers just to show the people.
Let's see. Well, let me cut off this part. Yes. It's hard to see, but can you get a little bit up close, Dan? Like,
Oh, God.
Now,
Could you see
Dan,
these
you've
pieces
got to.
here?
You're showing her palm,
here,
man.
let me.
Dan.
Should I try to get a fiber out?
Come on. Dan, what do you...
Yeah, here, it's tough. It's tough. Here, I could try to get it out.
All right, it's fine.
The people need to
Oh
see
my
the hair.
God.
Oh my
Oh.
God, I think I see it. Is this one? Look at this.
Yeah, that's a hair
This stringy
fiber.
stuff is so unpleasant
And
to chew on.
Some of it's just nasty, and
Yeah.
some of them are just laden with it.
Yeah,
you
you
know.
see.
Watch out
Ew.
for the hairs.
Yeah.
No good. No bueno.
But all of this is good, so I'm gonna put this in.
Usually in the really ripe ones like this, the hairs kind of mash down a lot
Mhm.
easier. So
Yeah.
we're in good
This one's
shape.
not too much of an issue. And there we go.
Beautiful. Wow.
It's good. Very good.
We have 3 Cados left.
Nate, do you want to try it?
Yeah, I got him.
I'm shooting ropes, bro.
All right, man, I got you.
You're shooting hairs. Here comes Nate. Now, Nate, as you come up here, Nate is handing the baton to AB to switch.
Like
now,
that,
Nate,
I'm
as you
scared.
come up here, is it racist for me to expect you to be good at this?
No, because there's a lot of use for like avocados in like Mexican culture. I will say I was talking to my wife the other day, and I was asking her, my mom never really made guacamole as a kid.
Did she use avocado
She
a
used
lot?
avocados a lot,
Yeah.
but making guacamole wasn't really common. Then I asked her, I was like, your dad, because her dad cooks in the family. I was like, your dad doesn't really make guacamole either. She was like,
Is that it popular in Mexico? I don't remember. If it's more like diet.
It is popular. It's just like, I don't know. Usually, if you make something with avocados, like a salsa. Like, or you just eat it just.
I love avocado salsa.
Or you just eat it, like
just straight up.
just straight up. Yeah, just
Dude,
add it to a meal,
avocado
stuff like
salsa,
that.
the Mexican.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That shit's crazy.
All right.
All right, Nate. Everybody's watching.
Everyone, a lot of pressure. I usually just
This is for.
cut through here
This is
Go
for
around.
the people.
for the people.
Nate is making those rounds around the edges there, peeling that thing apart.
that's some brown in
Nate,
it,
you
so-
should get another one. That one's
Another one, nah.
All right,
That's
show me
something
what you got. Show me how you
And-
salvage. Get in there.
Take it out.
Bye bye.
That's
That's
a
it.
clean pit, dude.
Of course,
And it
it's
stayed within the boundary.
Bro, get pitted.
Stayed within the
And
boundary.
By the way, those are hairs. You see the brown? Those are on the hairlines.
Yeah.
Show that to Dan. Dan, show the avocado, not his forehead. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are hairlines.
And we-
Hairline fracture, we like to call it in the avocado world.
Move that.
Thank you, Zach. Appreciate you taking care of me on that one.
Let's move this part. Do you want to add this one at all?
Well, I mean,
this one has a lot of brown in it.
yeah, I'm not really. We have a lot. I don't want anything to ruin.
All right, I'll put this one to the side. Such a waste.
That one is a disaster.
Yeah, this side's a bit better. I don't know. You want this side added?
You might be able to salvage something.
Yeah, I got this side. You want me to?
Cut it out, spoon it out. Let's see what it looks like on the back. Because sometimes it'll surprise you. You know what I mean? Let's see. Nate's excellent spooning technique. That's.
No, it's kind of messed up.
Let's get it out of here.
Okay.
Let's get it out of here.
Waste avocado, folks.
Do you want to do another one?
That's so sad.
Is anyone
I
else?
don't feel like
wanna do it?
cooking.
I can do it. Here,
Yeah,
you
let
want-
Dan. Yeah, let me hold the camera for you.
Very good, Nate. Nate is in here.
Oh yeah, you cook.
All right. AB's flipping, switching with Nathaniel. Not Klansman.
Thank you.
Dan is stepping up to the plate.
Like that, I'm scared.
I am scared.
Okay, what was that? You just wipe it on the cutting board? You can't get a good wipe on that flat surface. Use a paper towel or something. You know what I mean? You know? I mean, I was just criticizing Jay Shetty for the same thing. Thank you. That's a beautifully cleaned knife.
Yeah.
Very good. Now we're talking. Dance a little. Okay, we're looking good. How we looking? Cut that thing wide open. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's a dream come true. That is avocado heaven right there. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Pretty clean. Pretty clean.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a little bit of brown, but I feel like we can
Scoop that
salvage
out.
here. Can
Sure.
salvage here. Let's get this part.
Dan's doing a little scooping of the brown. You should just take that whole section out. Cut it out like cancer, you know what I mean?
Yep. Scoop.
Just take the whole brown part, matrix part out. You know.
Cut them off.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're in good shape there.
Very good.
And then I usually just do the spoon method.
Very good. Did you check the back
clean.
though? You didn't even look at the back.
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. There's a little brown
Maybe
part on
just
the.
like a tiny little bit there. We'll
That's
keep
okay.
that out.
It's okay if it's just a little touch. You know.
Now I will admit, my cut was not very even. This is a much smaller half than the other half, so you can deduct me some points there.
Okay. Didn't need your permission.
I'm giving it anyway. Just so you know.
I deducted points already because you're bald.
It is a tick.
Dan
that
is
little fiber
carefully.
I found a string. I found a little stringy. We don't like that.
No. We hate.
What's going on with that hair?
I want to get as much as I can out of this. We can get all that brown out of there. All right.
Yeah.
We're in pretty good shape here.
Okay. All right.
And I think we're ready to make a guacamole.
There's one left.
Why don't you do the honors now that you've watched all of us?
Get a load of this. Fast. Yeah, I know.
Oh my god. Seeing it up close like this, just wow. What? Whoa. You were criticizing everybody else for not checking the back.
I know it was good. It's perfect. Find a brown spot. I can tell.
He knows
Maybe.
it's perfect.
Doing this. Does that look brown to you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it's a stringy too, dude.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's why we don't do it haphazardly like that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. Thank you. Was that exciting as we thought? Everybody was like, we didn't do the avocado on Friday. Was that the thrilling, exciting content you guys all thought it would be? All right. Now, Dan, you want to do? Okay. Here's the next part, Lena, and I might need your help. I need to toast all the bread slices.
I got you.
Okay. We're making avocado toast, apparently.
We'll do a little cooking show for you guys. All right, guys, you always want to work with a clean surface. You don't want to get started with a mess. So, clean as you go, that's what I say. You'll be happy, so much happier, and the food just comes out better. I'll be honest, because clean surface, clean mind, clean food, clean poops, one wipe.
So scary.
Next up. Now my thing with the the lemon juice or lime juice. First of all, I don't think it needs to be said, but there's nothing worse than a lemon seed. For some reason, they are just the most vile, bitter, disgusting things.
You know why?
Why is that?
You know why you don't like it?
Why?
Because they're slimy.
They taste like shit. That's why I don't like them.
But they're slimy.
Okay, man.
My seed is all
Yeah, they are
over
slimy.
this place.
That's disgusting, Banks. Please do not jizz in our avocado. Now, there are people in this world that will prepare you avocado and haphazardly leave in the lemon seeds. To me, that's an unforgivable crime against humanity. You owe it to your patrons to make sure no seeds land in that dish. A lot of people will run it over their hands. To me, that's gross. Just pick it out. It's not science. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, for me, the lemon balance is the most important thing here.
Totally.
It's so when you find that perfect spot, that's when it all happens.
Yeah.
So let's
Same
just start
page.
here. And the thing is, it really doesn't take a lot.
A little goes a long way.
It really does. Now
Chat is pointing out that you licked your fingers and now you're making guac.
Well, it's a lemon.
It'll burn. The acid will burn it off.
Yeah, I knew
You're
that.
right.
I knew that. So I'm not in the kitchen, okay? Gordon Ramsay's not here to yell at me for mixing with the tasting spoon. So I need a fork.
Oh, speaking of Gordon
and I
Ramsay,
need salt.
You need fork and you need salt. Okay, stand by. Flying it in.
Now this is the salsa I was telling you guys about. This is the pepper plant. Oh my! You guys are gonna love this. You guys, I have a special twist with the salsa. Subtle little touch, a subtle little enjoyment. Thank you, AB. Thank you.
People are saying lemon in guacamole. We've been calling it guacamole, but you clarified a little bit last week.
Listen, people that want to split avocado hairs about lime versus lemon and avocado are really they're being ridiculous. I understand that like in Mexico they use limes and they put limes and stuff. Let's just be real as we can here and come down to earth.
People
negligible
are giving you
difference.
the, puke emoji.
Negligible difference.
Lemon.
Well,
puke emoji?
Yeah, you're getting the puke emoji, dude.
Based on what?
Because you're using lemon instead of lime.
No, I think that must have been
probably from the licking.
yeah.
Maybe that too.
However,
no, what you're not going to even get a above shot of this? What kind of what is this production?
Oh, okay.
we did figure out that you like avocado toast a lot, which is normally done with lemon juice.
Okay, there it is.
There it is.
Stand back, haters.
How do you feel, chat?
No, but the thing is, I'm sorry. I gotta stand on business.
Okay. Okay.
If I'm making avocado, I'm using whatever I've got. If it's lemon, if it's lime, you're not gonna be like, oh shit, I only have lemon. Fuck, I can't cook it. It's like, come on. Sure. Be real with me, please.
True.
Please be real. Okay, so, like you guys noted, this one is really soft. There's two, you can really super puree it, but to get a good texture doing that, you kind of need like a food processor or a blender. So when you're mashing it by hand, you want it to keep it a little chunky. Not too chunky though. I mean, at the end of the day, we're making a sauce here, right? Or a puree.
I'm the meat chef.
But look how easy that squishes.
Oh, look at that. Some gloves.
What are you trying to say, AB? AB just gave me gloves.
Oh, that was Ian.
Oh, it was Ian. Can I get a tasting spoon? A few tasting spoons? Because I'm going to definitely have to...
multiple tasting spoons, please?
Unless you guys want...
multiple tasting spoons?
My whole mouth in the...
Just bring like 30.
You see these hairs? Look at this.
Come into my mouth.
You see that? You guys don't know what I'm talking about? Look at that.
I don't like that.
What's going on with that hair?
The thing, like I said, in ripe avocado, it's not really a big issue because it's so soft. All right, let's see what the rock is cooking here. Let's see. So, it's really just all about the balance between salt and acidity. I think you can use a touch more acid.
It tastes like beef jerky.
Not a lot. Okay. The salt levels seem pretty good. Ah! You'd be surprised. These are tough little babies to squeeze. Okay. Try it, dude. You think you're so fucking strong.
I'm holding a camera.
Oh, there's a little gray matter here. Get rid of that. You guys are too good to serve gray avocado
I feel very
too.
spoiled.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Wow. Is this the one I ate from? Yeah. I'm trying a new one here. Okay, let's see. That's very good. Just a touch more salt, touch more. Oh yeah.
And what brand of salt are you using here today?
This is Morton's.
Yo, I know her.
I'm gonna say something now that's gonna upset some people, but facts are facts. It doesn't matter what salt, what color it is, where from the earth, how it's made.
Unless it's from the Himalayas.
It's all the fucking same shit, and it tastes the same, and you're being scammed.
Except for flaky salt. Flaky salt is really good.
Well, that's more of a surface thing, right?
Sure.
But I mean, ultimately, here, you want to try this, Dan?
I'd love to.
So here, let me make sure it's perfect. Oh yeah.
You don't have the salsa in there.
One hand.
You ever seen this technique?
That's amazing.
Looks like a bowl of hummus. Look at that. What the hell?
I feel like you weren't even mixing, you were just spinning the bowl.
Yeah. I was. It was just a bowl spinning. All right.
What have you put in the hot sauce?
No, that's not. Man.
Oh my.
That goes on
Who says I put the hot
top.
sauce in? Who said that?
That's just.
Who said I put hot sauce in it?
I didn't know. I just assumed it's here. It's an ingredient.
Well, you're wrong.
You know what they say about assumptions, Dan? Say it. Can they hear you?
No. I can't hear you.
I can't even hear you.
It was just for your satisfaction.
All right, good. So we got the toast coming. Martha Stewart is crying, shitting, and pissing herself from her prison cell.
Oh my god.
She's been free.
Everyone's gonna need one, yeah.
She'll go back.
it's fine. I would usually toast it more, but for the sake of the for the show here. Now, obviously, the thing is, sometimes people they pile it on because they're insecure. And of course you want enough, but you also don't want to overdo it. The important part with this is making sure there's no empty spaces because, let's be real, if we're eating avocado toast...
That's so scary.
You know, I don't want to see any bread. That's a nice toast.
Wow, look at that coverage.
Okay. Now here's the part with the salsa. Okay. So, salsa comes in now. Okay. Just a fucking, like a breath of it. That's it. Oh, now we're just going to spread it delicately over the surface here. I invented avocado toast. I don't know if you guys know that.
You did?
Yeah. Look at that. Who wants this first one? My birthday?
You go for it.
Well, no, I know it's great.
I'll try it.
Who's coming over?
True.
Somebody give this a taste.
I know it's delicious. You know what I mean?
Coming up.
Nate is going in. Well, do it on camera with the mic. You don't have it mic'd.
Sit over there. Sit at his desk.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna waste the moment.
It's just salt and lemon, right?
Salt, lemon, yeah, and a little hot sauce on top. This is big for me.
It's good. Could use some lime though.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
It tastes too. You could taste the lemon. That's why. It's still good though.
You're a traitor. You are not part of this family any longer. Are you being serious? You think the lime would make a difference?
I think so because there's like an obvious difference between lemon and lime, and I do feel like you could taste the lemon in it.
Well, don't you think it would be too limey then?
Guac? I don't know. It's because I feel like not guac, but avocado and lime go so well together. You know. Sorry to break your heart that way.
Well, I just disagree with I just disagree with the whole premise, Nate.
I know it was you afraid of.
It's still pretty good though, and I like the hot sauce you put on top of it.
Okay, when you say pretty good, you know that's mean, right?
No.
You know you're being... I've had a hard week, okay? Everybody's on my side.
You know what? You're right.
Everybody's feeling bad for me.
I'm sorry. I'm going to make this at home exclusively now.
Just this food only.
Just this food.
All right, who wants the next one?
Me.
It's coming.
Or no, Dan.
Oh, yeah, give it to me. It's big.
Dan is going in. He's thinking about it. Again, it would be crunchier usually, the bread. But it is what it is.
Do you love it?
And it ain't what it ain't.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I would probably put more hot sauce on mine.
Okay, that's a preference for sure.
It's a preference thing.
For me, it's like I live in a household of people that aren't crazy about salsa. So you gotta kind of just sneak.
I'm a spicy hot sauce boy, so.
You gotta sneak it on. But I do find that this specific hot sauce, if you put too much, it really just takes over.
Let me get it. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's the pepper plant. This is the one from NorCal, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure I've had this before in Santa Cruz.
Yeah, it's pretty much on every table there. You'll find it.
Okay.
Yeah. Dan is
like a healthy amount on there.
Yeah.
See how that does us.
Dan is not. He's just going straight in for the bite.
Spread it.
No spread. No spread, all bread. Okay, now we're talking.
Now we're cooking, dude. That's good. That's good.
That's a good salsa, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Shout out pepper plant, dude.
Why don't you guys? We can do donos or something while I finish making everybody.
Okay.
Yep. Danny's coming over to read them off.
I got the next one ready for whoever.
Yay!
There was a very big donation earlier today from Eric de Loera. for $100.
No!
Thank you so
he's
much.
Saying, "What's up, H Recruit? It's my birthday today, turning 28, and was hoping to get a hey girly and a happy birthday."
Zach, you know what to
from
play.
Ethan
Birthday
and the
doesn't
crew.
matter that much. It's not that most important. I didn't celebrate my birthday for 30 years.
Wings, chill, dude.
No, he's right.
Give us $100.
Oh, great.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, girly!
Happy birthday,
I
You
didn't
got to do
celebrate
it.
my birthday
Happy
for 30
birthday,
years.
girl.
And he finishes off by saying,
Okay,
"Love
ready?
you guys, and hope you have a great week." And
Thank you,
peace and
man.
love.
Hope you.
Thank
same
you
for you.
for all of that. Very, very kind. Let
Look,
me-
whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh,
Olivia's having a reaction.
That's very good.
Yay!
oh,
thank you.
we got a
See?
very good.
Yay! See that?
I would even posit more lemon. I think that they scared you and you knew what you were doing.
It's you know, I'm learning. It's so specialized. It's so personalized with the amounts people like. Who wants the next one?
Love it. Thank you,
girl.
Ethan.
Thank
Who's
you.
up? AB, you want to grab some?
Love
Love?
told me he wanted.
Go for it, bro.
No, it's not you, bro.
It sounds like neither of you actually are that interested in trying Ethan's avocado toast.
You don't have to if you don't want one.
Nah, I'm gonna pass.
Everyone said, I just, you know.
Wait, nobody else wants one?
He said he's going to pass.
Oh, okay.
I got food coming.
I don't want Guardia or whatever the fuck it was called, to be honest.
I actually,
It's hard.
for my defense, I want Guardia because Ethan offered 10,000.
Go
So-
get that shit, bro.
I
I'm
forgot
actually
I
down.
did that. Yeah, AB, what do you mean?
Actually, hand me that toast. Hold on.
It's too late. I'm keeping all the Giardia for myself.
Damn, dude.
There's a whole fuckload more avocado here.
I'll take another one.
You want another one?
Yeah, because
I'll
he
keep
was
slamming. That
just
shit's
reminded
good.
about the 10K, that's why.
AB, that's a new watch.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Give me that shit.
Give me
Yeah,
that.
you're stealing my Giardia, bro? The fuck?
This is stolen Giardia valor.
Yeah. AB's stealing my Giardia.
Well, this is a good crunchy one.
Can you make
The toast.
one with extra Giardia for me?
Yeah, I'll go take it in the bathroom.
Can you cough in your hand when you make mine?
Well, Giardia comes from the asshole, not the
Yeah.
mouth.
And
I mean, you had the.
I know that.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
Would you like I mean, like I said, I can just go credit card swipe my asshole and
For 10K, I'll do anything.
then
Anything?
Kinda, yeah.
Anything.
Oh, God.
Tax free. 10K after tax.
Who says
Oh,
tax
well, that's
free?
totally different.
Definitely putting that on your
That's
payroll.
significantly more than 10K.
Yeah, that's
20K.
yeah. Exactly.
Close to it.
It's not really spicy. If that's the
Let me read another one of these birthday wishes. Hambone. It's their 27th birthday tomorrow, and they're also 11 weeks pregnant. Almost out of the first trimester. Thanks for all the goofs and gaffs over the years. Can't wait to get y'all another H3 fan. Oh, with your kid. Oh, that's very
Your
cute.
birthday doesn't matter that much. It's
Stop
not that
it,
most
Wings.
important. I didn't celebrate my birthday for 30 years.
I mean, he has a point.
He doesn't have a point. He's a jerk.
AB's
Thank you,
trying it.
Hambone.
AB's trying it.
Oh, AB's up.
Go on.
That's really good.
Yep.
No,
Yo,
honestly,
he's in.
I'm not a fan of spicy, but
Is it spicy or is it more of a
little
flavor?
bit,
It is.
But I am a bitch. I know that.
Thank
That's
you,
good,
Lena.
though. Side note: the day you gave Bevo that money, I realized was the same day that you gave the Wonka people money.
Oh my
That
god.
was an expensive episode.
Jesus.
Dude. That was like 6K.
How much should I give the Wonka people again?
It was like 250 each, I think.
How much you what?
How much should I give the Wonka people?
Oh, it wasn't. I asked ChatGPT, and while they actually did know about it, it was kind of impressive. It said Ethan Klein, host of the H3 podcast, intervened to support workers affected by the Willy Wonka experience in the UK after learning that the event organizers had failed to pay the staff, including performers dressed as Oompa Loompas. It's like, these are all correct details. Klein arranged for the workers to receive the wages they were owed. He facilitated this by having the affected individuals call into his podcast where he ensured that they were compensated for their work. The exact amount paid to each worker isn't publicly disclosed. However, Klein's actions were widely praised for addressing the workers' financial concerns
widely
and
praised.
highlighting the event's mismanagement. For more details, you can watch the relevant segment of the H3 podcast alone here, and then it
Is it
it links
timestamped?
to it.
Did we not
Let's see if
say?
it's timestamped.
If it's timestamped, that's crazy.
It's not.
Ask for
That
a
would have been really
timestamp.
impressive. If
Ask for a timestamp.
She said at one point
tell me the time
$230. So
that
230. I wouldn't give him 230.
workers.
no, well, she said 230, and then you offered to pay, and then she said she'll.
Oh, I
DM
see.
you. Yeah.
I see.
So it begins at 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 44 seconds. Let me see if that's accurate.
Love, you want
2 hours,
Giardia on bread?
4
Yeah.
minutes. That's pretty much exactly right. Yeah, they call in right there.
It gave you a timestamp?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wasn't able to link it, but it told me when in the video.
Dude, that's fucking
that you
sick.
start
That's
talking
crazy,
to them.
yeah.
To be
That's
fair,
very
it's
helpful.
the video is timestamped from Love's timestamp, so I think it just saw that.
I mean, it can scrape the transcript.
Yeah.
Or I mean, it doesn't need the transcript. It's a fucking genius
Love,
robot.
You're being called.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's the Giardia police. Don't eat that
Giardia
toast. It's you from the future. Don't eat that toast, love.
Oh, it's his Uber. He's leaving.
Wait, you're leaving?
He's out of here. No, it's.
I got
Here,
it, Love.
if
Love, I'll get it for you.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, thanks, Doc.
You like salt hot sauce?
Yeah, I love salt.
So I'll go a little heavier for you.
I like spicy.
That's so scary.
You know, the last time I ate guacamole toast was when they Dan ordered something and they accidentally put bacon on it. So I got it. You remember that?
Bacon avocado toast?
Yeah. I guess you got someone else's order and you couldn't eat it because there was meat on it.
That was sad. That was a
And
sad
that
day.
shit was crazy good. So now I'm into bacon. It was someone's custom order that he got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was
Yeah?
good. Really good.
It's for me. It's like the best, quick, nutritional, little snack you can get. Almost a meal. It's almost a meal if you have two of these.
Yeah.
You know.
I went to CPK yesterday and I ate a boatload of guac and chips.
You went
CPK.
Wait, where?
CPK?
I know
California
about that
Pizza
place.
Kitchen.
Are you talking about the California Pizza Kitchen?
What, did you go to the one in Encino?
Tarzana.
Tarzana? Maybe. Did you go to the one in Tarzana?
Or Woodland Hills, although that
mean,
one's
I've-
closed now. The original location. I think it's still open in the mall, but there's a different location now.
By the way, there will for sure be a post on h3lore.com about the origins of the CPK.
There may already be. Let me check.
No, it will be there on the homepage when the episode's done. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. It was very good.
You're so welcome, Blake.
Very good. Very good.
Another good topping on it is everything bagel seasoning.
Yum.
I love that.
Good. Smart.
Here, just to show you, I went and looked. I went to the crew section, went to Dan, and not only there's a whole section
Oh my god.
dedicated to Dan worked at California Pizza Kitchen, so
amazing.
you can
Look at all the
learn
times we've
all
talked
the
about it.
lore. Huh?
Look at all the times we've talked about it.
Look at that. This probably isn't even exhaustive, to be honest, but certainly it'll be enough to get you on the right track, get you caught up. So there it is.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Is anyone still watching?
Say what?
There are people still watching. Okay, woo.
There are some people still watching. I'm going to run the restroom real quick.
All right, let's talk about some shit. Get a load of this fucking dipshit. This guy's subtweeting me. What a coward. Oh my goodness. This man's straight up doing Drake-style sneak dissing. Do you know what I'm saying?
SS on Pike KKK.
You know who sneak disses like this? Cowards. Lamos. Once a lame, always a lame, right, Nate?
That's right.
I love you say that so official.
I'm shooting ropes, bro.
He said this, I guess, yeah, in response to me and Ela. For 60 months, there's been a genocide going on in Gaza. Israel has the same ambition for the West Bank, which has been under apartheid occupation rule since 1967. If your, quote, advocacy is slandering and deplatforming pro-Palestinian voices, just admit you love Israel and its genocide. We know. What a pathetic take. We literally made a joke about this in the content nuke. He's actually pulling the genocide card. Is anyone actually believing that just by the nature of being pro-Palestine that you are beyond criticism? Like that somehow absolves you of any credit? What is this point? And also admit that you love genocide? Like, bro, what? You're not being on. Why are you being so fucking ridiculous? We know. I'm still waiting for someone to point out the pro-genocide quote, clip, anything to substantiate that pro-genocide. There's probably more pro-genocide Hasan quotes at this point. Well, there are because I have zero. He has a few. Genocide your taste buds with this avocado on toast. Probably not a good slogan.
Based?
Yeah, what a fucking piece of shit. I snapped on him. Where's my response to him? Oh, here, I said, nice try playing the genocide card, scumbag. You can't hide behind your advocacy. Being pro-Palestine doesn't absolve you of shit. If you actually cared about Palestine, you stop exploiting it as a shield to protect yourself from criticism. You use your activism like a get-out-of-jail-free card. You can't play that card forever. This isn't Monopoly, bitch. And if it was, I'd have hotels on your ass. That's right.
Big talk.
So yeah, that's the scumbag take. Say that again?
Oh, because Trump is trying to build hotels in Gaza.
I was saying,
yeah, I know that. I was very specific. I'm building
Monopoly.
hotels on his ass.
Right, in Monopoly.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. No,
I did
see
occur
the
me.
landmine there, though.
I was very specific. We are not building hotels in Gaza.
I was just coming up the stairs, so I just, yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. That's not the joke. I don't even know what this clip is, but I'm sure it's really good. Ethan, quote, not Zionist Klein, talks about how free the apartheid state of Israel feels. Before he calls me a liar, I wish I was lying. Bro, yeah, I said I'm going to Israel. I can't wait to show you guys how I see it. Have you been to Israel? Like, have any of these people actually been to Israel? You know, one of the freed prisoners in the recent exchange was an Arab Israeli that they held hostage for 10 years. And such inhumane conditions that now that he's back with his family, he doesn't talk. He whispers and he doesn't make sense. He mumbles. He's like completely dysfunctional as a human being. That's how they treat Israeli Arabs, by the way. And that's how Hamas treats Israeli Arabs. Yeah. Nobody actually mentions that. It's pretty crazy. Here's the clip, I guess, that's going crazy. I don't really check Twitter that much anymore. 1.7 million views? Wait, how's that possible? It has 3.3 thousand likes. 1.7 million views? That seems odd, doesn't it? I guess it's probably tweeted by someone else, too. I don't know. What is this? Explain this post, please. Oh, is this the Grunk stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Gronk.
Oh, I see. I'm out. Does this
Wait. You got to read. Hold on. I see something very funny.
Is this actually used? K-Rock?
Wait, they're saying that you're on K-Rock.
The radio station?
Yes. Look.
It's all cut off. I can't even fucking see
This is a great website. It's a fantastic website.
Jesus, how am I supposed to read it? Okay, here.
There you go.
Ethan Klein hosts a podcast, and a public figure known for his commentary on social political issues is shown in the image speaking on K-Rock FM. Why would you stick your neck out for such a weird detail?
That's Grok, baby.
Is K-Rock even
Grok,
still
baby.
a thing?
Yeah, they're still around.
They are?
Yeah.
Let's see what I said that's pro genocide. Let's see. We're planning to go to Israel in June with my parents and all the kids. It's going to be such a great trip. By the way, reminder that Hila's from Israel. Her family lives there. We're going to visit her family. We can't do that? Can we actually not go visit the country where she was born and her parents were born in? Her mom, who we're going to visit, was born in Israel. Can we not go visit her? And I'm actually really excited to go there. I want to show you guys.
You haven't been there in so long.
It's been a long fucking time. Yeah, I lived there for 5 years. If anyone doesn't know, obviously it's a big part of my life. What I want to do is show you guys how I see Israel, because you don't see that. When you listen to Hasan and you hear all these fucking like mega lefties talking about it like it's some super racist, like crazy, like Jim Crow style of society. Like, I can't wait to show you guys how beautiful, how multicultural, how like free it feels for people, or just it's a beautiful place. It is. It's one of the most diverse places I've ever been. Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. I stand by everything I said there. The fact is, like, is there apartheid-like conditions in like the West Bank and Gaza? Absolutely. No question about it. Do the Arabs living in Israel have the full rights as this people in all the Jews living in Israel? They do. They have the full same amount of rights. 2 million of them living in harmony in Israel with Jewish people, coexisting together, working together besides each other, serving in government, serving in public office, sitting on the Senate. Like, this idea that they're just walking around like second-class citizens in like Tel Aviv or something is just ridiculous. And I look forward to sharing that with you guys. Now, again, that's not a defense of what's happening in the West Bank and in Gaza, which is absolutely under apartheid-like conditions there, with checkpoints and walls and security points just to travel in their own area. To get into Israel, if they need to work or visit someone, is like extremely onerous military checkpoints. So yeah, in that case, it is fucked for sure. In that case, but I do feel that people have a total misconception of what life is like in like Tel Aviv and Jerusalem and Haifa and just like Israel at large.
Just out of curiosity, do Arab Israelis, do they serve in the army as well?
They can. They're not forced to, but they can.
Okay.
A lot do. They give them the option. But yeah, a lot of them do. And there's lots of Arab Israelis who are high up in the military. Generals, It's the thing, people don't really, And it's crazy because, like I said, the Hamas and these terrorists, they fucking hate. On October 7th, they were killing the Arabs too, the Arab Israelis. There was an Arab like security guard that was going to help everyone to try to fight off Hamas. He was murdered. There's a bunch of Arabs that lived there that were murdered. This guy who was kidnapped, held hostage for 10 years and kept in such inhumane conditions that he came back to Israel nonverbal. Like they don't like the Arabs that live in Israel either. So yeah. He said, no way. The guy who ended his podcast over disagreements on Israel's genocide, who spent last year trying to get every pro-Palestinian voice banned, is visiting Israel like Michael Rappaport. He's going to show us all there's no apartheid. That's fucking awesome, bro. Also, what, like Michael Rappaport? Like, what do you mean? Like, my family lives there. I'm assuming Michael Rappaport is just like a super inflammatory, like pro-Israel voice. I don't know.
Yeah, he is very pro-Israel on Twitter.
He always does this. He goes, he's visiting Israel like Michael Rappaport. It's like, well, my family lives there. And then he goes, Ethan has the same talking points as Ben Shapiro. And it's like, well, you have the same talking points as terrorists. Like a lot of them. It doesn't like, me and Ben Shapiro probably agree on a lot of things. For example, like that, Shawshank Redemption's a good movie. Or we're both two-state, probably. I think he probably is. Maybe he's worse than that. Maybe he's like a zero state. I don't know. But most people are two-state, does that make me like pro-genocide? Just because like we shared these opinions? No, obviously not. If it did, it would make Hasan a full-blown terrorist. If it did, Hasan would be in prison for fucking terrorism. Can we fucking please acknowledge how cringy this photo is? Why are we letting him get away with this? This man is posing in his avatar, showing his fucking armpit hair like some kind of weird, some kind of thirst trap. It is so cringe, bro. How are we just pretending like this isn't his avatar? We're all walking around, living our day, pretending that this is not Hasan's avatar.
I get him laid all
I'm
the time.
fucking dying inside. Please, dude. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Let's stop pretending, guys. Okay?
Base?
Yeah, I know you like it. Although I don't think you criticize him for anything. Ironically, at the time, I didn't think Ethan was a hardcore Zionist. What have I ever said that indicates I'm a hardcore Zionist? Please, I'm begging you. A famous clip of me telling directly to his face, there's only so much you can do about moderation when you're coming across like you're defending Israel. It is famous, although probably not for the reason he thinks, because it's ironic considering he's begged other people to moderate their chat. Is from an argument where he called Jewish Voices for Peace capos, which is funny about that. And one of the reasons I called him a piece of shit during the interview is he said that. I never said they were capos. He's the one that fucking said that and put those words in my mouth. And I was immediate like, fuck you for saying that, bro. That's not what I said. That wasn't my point. And he lives by this thing of Jewish Voices for Peace are capos. Ethan said that. I see that everywhere all the time. Those words have never left my mouth. But okay. Even if I think they're capos, right? How does that make me a Zionist? Let's say I believe that's true. That I think Jewish Voices for Peace are capos. How does that make me a hardcore Zionist? Like, even if that's true, what are you talking about? Show me actually saying that I support, like, that I think, like, believe in Jewish supremacy where Jews are entitled to the land, or that, like, we need to get rid of the Arabs. Like, I don't know what being a hardcore Zionist means exactly to him. I'm not drawn. In which video does Ethan, they quote tweeted what I said to Hasan about playing the genocide card. This guy says, in which Ethan Klein doesn't deny loving Israel or genocide. Why would I need to? First of all, I do love Israel, but why would I love genocide? I was literally calling him out for being a scumbag and, avoiding accountability by just saying that he's pro-Palestine. Anyone with a functioning brain knows how dishonest of an argument that is. Everyone. Why would I need to deny that I'm against genocide? Like, it's just fucking dumb. Can you show me a single bit of evidence that I'm pro-genocide? I'm still waiting. But yes, I love Israel. Does that make me a bad person? What's wrong with loving the place that you live, that your family's from, that your wife grew up in? What do you mean? Loving Israel? What do you mean? What's wrong with loving Israel? Is that inherently an evil thing? Seems fucking insane. An insane statement. He said, I'm not a drama content creator. Well, that's a stretch. I've stayed silent on Ethan. That's a big fucking stretch. Since I said I'd rather talk in person, he can't handle it back and forth. Bro, please, it's so crazy how this guy spent his whole life talking about debate perverts are like the worst people alive. It's like the worst thing you can be. And here he is exhibiting like full debate necrophilia. He is a debate pedophile, a necrophiliac. He can't handle it back and forth. It's like, that's really what you think is happening? That's why he only cries on IG stories where you can't see replies. You mean that I don't go on the platform owned by an actual white supremacist Nazi saluter? That's why he deletes comments and bans subs and tries to dox Redditors. Coward. What are you even on about, bro? Can you actually just respond to any of the... Do you see how hard he tries to avoid any fucking criticism? What is he even talking about, man? And then this is the coup d'etat. This is when Hasan maybe looked in the mirror and said, wait, am I the baddie? Myron Gaines comes in. This is where we agree. Oh, cursed. The most cursed phrase you could hear from Myron Gaines. Ethan is a pro-censorship crybaby coward that can't handle real confrontation. Bro, when you came on the show, You bitched out. You clocked
Yeah,
up.
that's a fucking insane take from him in
Like,
particular, considering you directly confronted him about his anti-Semitism. And
I couldn't have been
completely
more
walked out.
confrontational
Yeah.
to the point where you locked up.
Yeah.
You just turned into like a Helen Keller. All of a sudden, you forgot how to talk and see. He was terrified to do a debate in person for obvious reasons. What is this fucking insane retelling?
For obvious reasons.
What is the
obvious?
Anyway, I'm a liberal pussy. I love that he agrees with you though, Hasan. Does that? By the way, yo, he has the same opinions as Myron. He's saying the same shit that Myron Gaines would say. How are people supposed to think about Hasan? Obviously, he's anti-Semitic. If he has the same opinions as Myron Gaines. Of course, that's an illogical fallacy, but it's one that him and his audience use all the time to say, you have opinions that Ben Shapiro has. Of course people are going to think you're pro-genocide. Can we use our brains, please? Stop this stupid fucking nonsense. So this is what's happened. This is the, I think Hasan he's feeling it. I think he's feeling the squeeze, man. You know? I don't think he's getting away with it much longer. Here's a reply to Hasan. You do not have to promote anger, Hasan. To be a leading voice for Palestinians, you should promote understanding, reason, and love. You have not done that since you started, unfortunately. Here's what Ethan said about Palestine on February 21st. I'll acknowledge all the time, every day, that the unspeakable tragedy and loss of children, the mass loss of life of children in Gaza, and the absolute unforgivable tragedy that is. Why can't you do the same about Israeli victims? Right. It seems to be an appeal for decency was too much for Hasan. That's it. That's literally the rub on it. It's just an appeal to decency. And to them, that's being pro-genocide. I mean, do the math on that. You know what I mean? I think he's feeling exposed. I think he might need to take a break from the internet. He seems to be doing like, he seems to be crashing out, or something's clearly wrong with him the way he's ranting on Twitter. I think he just needs to take a break, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 40-year-old man without a family or kids, and he's spending all day on Twitter, you know, like get drama farming. I mean, it's really getting a little pathetic, man. And, you know, we're all worried about you. Your fans, us, who we used to care about you. I mean, me and my audience. We really care about you, you know, and we just think that it's time to take a break. You've been streaming for 8 hours every day, which is already like a bit much. It's a little insecure. Nobody streams that much because they have lives. It's already symptomatic of something being deeply wrong in your personal life.
Your fault.
It takes some time, you know. Take your girlfriend, go smell some flowers, some roses, spend some time together. Hold her hand, give her a kiss. Like Will Smith said, feel that passion for the first time. Go stand on a rock and film yourself singing a video in slow motion.
How come you don't want me, man?
You don't appreciate the things in life, man. Think about going to Gaza. Go spend some time thinking about going to Gaza. This could be you, man. It's what Will's singing about. He can't feel anymore. Hasan has actually watched this and cried because it hit home so hard.
Damn.
But honestly, on a serious note, I do think, I don't know if he's in therapy or if he's on any kind of psychiatric drugs. I think that he should look into that just because it's helped me a lot, you know, and I just think, you know, I think his crew, I think his friends and family need to intervene, actually. I think it's time for Cutie Cinderella and Ludwig and Austin and Will. I think it's time to have an intervention with Hasan. He is not doing well. These people who, by the way, and Hasan, who's so eager to talk about everything I say about him, hasn't said a single word about the housekeeper. Has anybody noticed his peculiar silence on the housekeeper issue? Peculiar.
Based?
That's all I have to say about that. Azealia Banks says Grimes told her Elon has a botched penis implant. Is that a thing? Penis? Can you get a penis extension?
Yeah.
I think there's some like horrific surgery options that are out there.
A botched penis implant?
Take it with a grain of salt. She says a lot of things.
Yeah,
but,
she's insane.
But that said, I choose to believe her on this one.
What does a botched penis implant look like? I can only imagine.
I don't want to know.
It probably looks like a cantaloupe.
It's used to help with ED.
A cantaloupe?
Usually.
I don't know.
What is that?
How else?
It's round?
I
like
think
a sphere?
That's what a botched penis might look
Do you
like.
mean like the texture is like the cantaloupe, like the outside?
Stop! I hate this.
You know what? I'm going to do something on my own screen, and I'm going to type botched penis implant.
Oh boy!
Results.
USA.
Here's a New York Post article about it. Penis enhancement surgeries are leaving some with lifetime of pain and regret.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel bad, but holy shit, don't mess around with your pee-pee. Don't mess around with your wee-wah,
Drake
dude.
has one? I don't know about that.
Urologists in Spain took ultrasound. Oh, about 1/4 of men were growers. Growers tend to start out small. Wait, these are people that just want to look better flaccid?
Oh.
You would get a surgery for that?
What?
What does that matter?
Showers have larger limp penises. As for shrinkers...
Oh, I saw the guy that behind you. Oh my god.
Oh, hey, guy. Love that. The results... Okay, whatever. So...
The guy.
Let me go look at images.
Yeah, that's what we were actually...
Ooh! Fuck. What the fuck?
Oh, no. Keep that on your screen. I don't.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know. It just looks like a mangled penis. What in God's fucking name, bro? If you ever thinking about it, just Google this and you'll not do it.
I didn't think you could break a penis.
Holy Toledo, Batman.
That's a new one.
Holy Toledo, Batman. I don't know.
Robin would say, "Holy whatever."
That's so
constantly in the
scary.
old show. It's a boomer thing.
Like that, I'm scared.
Only
Which
Ethan and
Batman
I
we
would get it.
talking, Adam West.
Yeah, it's the Adam West
Oh, wow.
Batman.
Oh, I'm sorry, but this made me giggle, and I think you guys will appreciate it. Hasan says he can make a content nuke about me, but he won't because he doesn't engage in drama. This man, I don't think, could even edit a video, let alone make a content nuke. I don't even know if he knows how to download a YouTube video, frankly. I don't think he has any discernible skills.
Love this opportunity to duke it out, okay? There are YouTube video compilations. If you think that people are aggressively anti-me and that actually helps in the algorithm, I promise you, yes, I have drama in the title because it's a bait, okay?
By the way, he goes, I'm not a drama YouTuber. The title of his stream is drama, exclamation, 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 exclamation. Wish I could, oh God. I wonder if the VOD is there. Hasan Abi, Twitch. He has his VODs here, I think. Let's see. Let's see. How do I look at his VODs here?
Dan Swordlove 2 says that they got a penis extension. I think that was
Dan
where the
Swordlove
confusion
2?
came. Yeah. Rocking a solid 13.5 inches, they say.
Oh my God.
Here it is.
Wow.
Here's the stream title, in which he said he's not a drama farmer and that's why he won't respond. Do you notice anything funny? Drama! Do you think that's a little ironic? All right.
And it's stupid.
What a dumbass.
I hope you understand. There are a lot of people that have made a lot of money shitting on my former podcast co-host.
Correct.
Some of it is for valid reasons that I suspected he changed from, okay?
Not sure.
And some of it is not.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. What matters is if you're exclusively interested in the drama of it all.
Is he like trying to threaten me or something? I could do a major expose on you, bro, if I wanted to. It's like, get in line, dude. You can make the 100th Ethan Klein expose video. Go for it. Let's see if you can actually make it interesting.
There is a million things that he has in his background that people have fucking regularly garnered millions of views over. Do you think I don't know how to fucking make a video like that?
I actually literally, I'm almost certain you don't. I don't think you know how to make a video. I don't know that you ever have made a video. You know? Is there ever evidence of Hasan putting out an edited video? I don't think so. The only one that comes close is his old bro tips, but those, I don't even know if he edited.
Of course I do. And there are plenty of others who do that. Okay? The reason why I don't do that is not because I'm some incredibly moral person who's above it all, even though...
I love how he goes, even though I kind of am. It's not because I'm this credible moral person who's above it all, even though...
I do think...
I do kind of.
There is... Yeah. You know, I don't care to entertain this kind of shit, okay?
Yeah.
The reason why I don't do that is because I'm not a fucking drama content creator. If I was, then this would be a wonderful opportunity for me to get millions and millions of fucking views. Okay?
Who leads with that? Look at that. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We got...
There's now a Dan Swerdlove 3 in the chat.
Oh, great.
They're multiplying.
What did they say?
They just said those who grow.
Just it.
$10. That's what it says. It's from Dan Swerdlove 3.
Dan, are you a grower or a shower, may I ask?
That's a secret.
He's a shrinker.
That's a big... I'm a shrinker.
I just shrink. Does your penis shrink as you age?
You tell us.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man.
Please.
You tell us.
Nice. Damn.
Fucking...
Please.
Got him, dude.
I'm asking ChatGPT. Does your... As you age?
Here's my thing. I like a pretty...
Yes, it's common for the penis to appear smaller with age due to several factors, but it doesn't shrink in the sense of losing actual tissue. Reduced blood flow, loss of muscle tone, collagen and elasticity decline, plaque buildup. Oh, yeah.
Plaque?
Keep that out of my pee-pee.
Wait,
Better
what?
brush your cock.
Make sure to brush. I think blood plaque.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Jeez Louise.
Guess we got a floss down there.
Yeah, for real. Mouthwash. Yeah, okay, good. So
okay, good.
We got our head stories. I've got this snark stuff, but whatever. Who gives a fuck? You guys will hear all about it in the coming weeks. What? You want to do the...
Yeah, I mean, we're 2.5 hours into the show. We got, if you want to talk about our headline stuff, we need to.
We spent all day cutting guac, man.
All
right, let's do it, Olive.
Okay,
we have a
we've
monster
got
goss talk.
3 stories back to back.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. So let's do this. Let's do it super quick.
Play the intro.
Hit it hard. Hit it like the gritty.
Yeah.
Here she comes. Nice.
Whoa! Very nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I felt good about that one.
Yeah, that was solid.
Base. Okay.
Rogan liked it.
Ready. So first, we're going to talk about Tana Mongeau and Joey Graceffa. Do you know who Joey Graceffa is?
Of course.
Of course, a YouTube OG.
He's a YouTube OG, and I remember he had this really funny confrontation on TikTok where somebody was like, Joey Graceffa double parked on me.
I don't know about that.
And then he responded like super douchey.
Oh, really? Something about Joey Graceffa that is...
Talk about your infamous parking.
With Rosanna?
With Rosanna? Oh my God. This is a crossover.
We don't need to go down that rabbit hole necessarily.
All right.
A separate rabbit hole. Joey is very well known for saving dogs.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really great.
Wow.
Saving dogs, helps dogs give birth in his house.
Wow.
He's very,
Well, that's wonderful. People are saying, Ethan, sorry. I saw a comment. Ethan, look at the trash taste comments. If we have time, I'll do it after. Go ahead, Olive. Sorry.
Okay, so little bit about, we know Tana, just told you a little bit about Joey. Joey also created the YouTube Red series, Escape the Night.
That was a big one, right?
It was a big one.
Yeah.
Tana was in that in 2017.
Okay. And it's like a whodunit type of thing?
Yeah, it's like a murder mystery.
Scripted?
I think it's scripted in that they like, it's not real. But I think
improv?
that there's, scripted improv is what it is.
Got it.
In a recent Patreon episode, so this clip isn't public, Tana recounted a story of when she was filming it in 2017. And she said that there was a crew member who, when she was in a room, who bent her pinky back and almost broke it. But more importantly, he harassed her and said, like, she had her hands like up they were like chained up because she was in the show.
Yeah.
And he turned to her and he said, I would like to have you chained up. And so she told this story on her Patreon. I had never heard this story.
He's gay, right?
Joey? Yeah. This wasn't Joey.
This is Joey's
production.
Like a production member.
This is a guy who was on set.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, not Joey.
So they're on set. There's a production guy who broke someone's pinky.
So Tana says that he bent her pinky back.
He fucked Tana's pinky up and then also made inappropriate remarks to another person. Okay.
And so that's what Tana said on her Patreon. Joey went on Just Trish afterwards because you never know like what can get clipped or what exactly he saw because it was behind a paywall. So you don't know if he saw the entire detailing of the story.
I like that move, putting that good shit behind paywall.
That's what Tana does, yeah.
The top gossip goes behind on Patreon. I love that.
Save the good stuff.
Wait.
We have breaking
news?
So, because I wasn't on the Patreon, she's saying this just happened. I know she was gonna come back for Escape the Night. I apologize. So I guess this just happened. She's not coming back now because they're bringing it back.
So she was going to, but she had a conflict? Well, whatever. Who cares,
okay.
right?
Well, I have all of the clips where she tells the story publicly, so don't worry. We'll get to it. She details it all. So Joey went on Just Trish, and he talked about how Tana had talked about this. However, he didn't acknowledge the harassment. He just talked about the pinky, which a lot of people were upset
acknowledged that this person hurt Tana.
Well, you'll see how he acknowledged it.
See.
Okay.
Acknowledge is one way of putting it.
Okay.
It is, however, one might think that it's been handled now after we get through all of the steps. It seems like there was some sort of misunderstanding that took place to give Joey the benefit of the doubt. But I want you to watch all of it.
Okay, fantastic.
Should we watch the clip now?
Yes.
Somebody says Ethan never gets the details. I know. I start reading the chat and then I gotta just stop doing that. That's my bad.
Okay, here we go. So this is him on Trisha's podcast.
When Tana brought it up on her podcast, I was like, honestly, whatever. Like, she can complain. Like, it's just bringing attention to the project.
Wait, why is he being why are you being so catty?
I mean,
do they not like each other or something?
No, they've always been. I mean, like, he's talked about how she was difficult.
Well,
like,
it's
at
his
the time
show.
in
He's taking it
2017.
personally.
Yes,
like it was
exactly.
mismanaged.
But like, yeah, the only thing he's talked about Tana in the past is like at the time in 2017, she was like not on time a lot, and he's talked about that. But they seem to have.
That's
like
what you get when you invite Tana to be on your show. You know what I mean? Just show. Everybody knows that.
Kind of true.
Whatever. Like, she can complain. Like, it's just bringing attention to the project.
Yeah,
so.
pretty sure. Can I ask her about it then here?
Sure.
Okay.
You
got
broke
the
her thumb
permission.
or something? What did you do? Yeah, she broke her finger.
Oh, really?
No.
I can't wait to hear all of
She
it.
did not. She was at an event later that night, so she was clearly fine.
Hold on. What about breaking your finger prohibits you from doing any activity other than like figure painting?
He's alluding to the fact that like she didn't have a cast or like a splint or anything.
It's a finger break.
I agree. Well,
she was at a party that night. She was lying for sure. It's like,
also
what?
fair for her to be telling a story and to be like, he broke my pinky. Like, maybe he didn't break it, and maybe it's unfair for her to say that he broke it if she's going to make allegations. However, I think it's fair if he hurt her pinky for her to just be like, yeah, he literally like broke my pinky.
If somebody hurts your damn pinky, you get to talk about it.
Was she like telling it in a serious way, or how did she present
Yeah,
it?
she was upset about it. You'll see she talks about it publicly on Canceled, and she went on Just Trish. And
I'll say this:
it.
I am a friend. I'm friends with Tana, so I'll probably, I'm biased here, but I do not like Joey.
I think he seems nice. To me, this seems like hopefully it was a misunderstanding.
Is that a Birkin bag just sitting there between them? Is that what that is?
That's the Birkin bag.
What does that mean?
Do you remember from Pride Week? She had that Birkin bag.
Did she bring that on Frenemies? How much does that Birkin bag cost?
It was a lot, and she's been trying to sell it forever.
Is that why it's there? She's trying to get rid of it?
It's like QVC.
It's for sale. And nobody will buy it. You know,
that's actually surprising.
Those bags are like 6 figures. You know that?
This one, I'm seeing 40,000.
That's it. She can't sell that. She can't pawn that for 40K.
I'm surprised somebody doesn't want it. Like one of her fans.
At least the memorabilia.
Yeah, right, exactly, for that purpose.
Her fans are broke.
I mean, well, 40,000 is a lot for a bag, let's be real.
Yeah, I mean, it's a year's salary for a lot of people.
Yeah,
for a bag that is very pretty. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to go there because I wear these watches and I'm just going to own myself.
Right. Just real quick, I'm also seeing a Reddit post that Trisha is selling a $750K Pride Birkin. So
750,000?
That's what this post
is that what she's trying to sell it for? Because then I can understand no one wanting to buy it.
700 almost
$1 million dollars?
That can't. That's
maybe she's just.
I mean, I guess somebody might be willing to pay that.
That might just be her clickbait. I don't know.
750. Well, somebody look into that. Let's continue the presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Joey on Just Trish talking about.
Is there more?
Tana
Should I keep
on our
going?
Patreon.
Here, I'll back it up a
Could
little
have
bit.
got me.
Yeah, she broke her finger.
Oh, really?
No.
I can't wait to hear all of
She did not. She was at an event later that night, so she was clearly fine.
Well,
I'm
she
like,
probably could have got with a broken finger.
no, it was like I don't.
So I'm
deny
getting
that,
the
like,
sense
her
that
fingernail
Joey didn't
did
do
get, like,
anything
bent or whatever.
about this guy, and he's getting defensive because he's invested in being like, no, she's totally exaggerating. This guy was fine.
He does later on clarify that it was taken care of on set in the moment. So that's not necessarily. However, he does seem to be getting a bit defensive.
Yeah, he's getting defensive.
So sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think you just, when stuff like this is going on, you just have to listen, acknowledge, apologize, which is what he ended up doing. However, not yet.
Okay.
Should I proceed?
Yeah, please.
More of this video? Oops.
Or I don't know, up to Olivia.
I'm just not sure how long.
You'll see when it's over.
Drama has already started.
Yeah.
And then that was.
That was 100% stolen from us.
Well, that's just technical difficulties card.
We popularized that on YouTube.
We didn't invent that.
I dare you to find one example of that before we did it.
Okay.
On YouTube.
Okay,
great.
Take a look. All right, so that's that clip.
And then
Dude,
a few days later, Tana goes on Just Trish and talks about it.
Her set goes crazy.
It is
very cool.
I already Patreoned about.
All right, 1 second.
Told you she Patreoned about it.
Smart.
So now Tana, is this after Joey?
So allegedly, by the way, when she was talking about this on her Patreon, she wasn't supposed to let people know that they were making potentially another season, which might be why Joey's so perturbed.
Wait, why didn't Trisha ride for Tana? They're like friends.
She did. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
About this, I don't know if I podcasted or Patreon, I don't remember, but we're filming all day, whatever, and just always too, like, I love to surf, so I'm in the waist trainer and the gown and the heel and it's cold and everyone else has jackets and of course I don't, and like that's on me. And like, I'm obviously, if I said no to anything wardrobe, Joey would change it. I'm not saying that.
I was telling you because he's all like, I can't say anything. I'm like, it's on TikTok. Like I've been following Escape the Night. Okay.
And so it's in this downtown place, essentially, right? And it's like one of these buildings, you know, where it's all the sets on different levels. And the set for Escape the Night was underground in the basement of this building. And I get that it's scary, so that's like what they're going for, you know? But I go down, I have no cell phone service, it's freezing cold, I'm down there, my phone's on like SOS, and like it's creepy as like being down there and shooting and filming
downtown LA,
and just for hours, and like we're running and horror screaming and doing the whole nine, you know, like.
And how long is
running
this?
from these actors, like, and so they have these horror actors, right? Like think like I'm at Universal Studios in a haunted house during Halloween, like guys with chainsaws like chasing you in masks and stuff, like
chainsaws,
yeah, like fake ones, but like, you know,
still don't chase me.
And it's scary, like obviously, and so eventually my scene is me. Now I'm just in this room, no cameras. Through the mask, he says to me, he goes, perfect. Like, I've always wanted to have you chained up. And I go, ah!
What?
So this is some extra she doesn't know?
Yeah.
That's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Like not okay. Also, I mean, I was gonna say not Joey's fault, but I guess he's the one who hires people, so maybe.
Well, his fault directly that happened, but I mean,
It is his
if you're
set.
told about that, yeah, and you
your
have to
project?
do something about it.
He allegedly did.
Okay.
which we'll
all
get
right.
to.
Well, all right. Let's hear what
he
is.
says that he did.
Someone says, with respect, I did not understand a single word Trisha said. That's why Frenemies was such a hit. I speak Trisha fluently.
Obsessed. I know.
Should I keep going? Or are we...
Yes.
Okay.
Did you just say? And he goes, never mind. Like, I probably shouldn't have said that. Like, whatever. And like, I heard him. And then now he's like laughing to himself because like, he thinks I didn't hear what he said, right? And so I'm just standing there like this, and I can't see this person's face.
Oh
and
my God.
That is, and it like no cameras. It was in his real voice. He introduced his name. Like he wasn't being an actor. Like, do you know what I mean? It was.
That was going to be a question I asked too, but she clarified there that it's like very clearly
Out of character.
out of character. So my initial thought is that, you know, they're doing this like horror movie thing, and if he's like in character, you know, improvising, that's one thing. But if it's just Steve talking to you, there's no cameras, that's a totally inappropriate thing to say.
Some real and like I leave, and you know, I tell like everyone in there, like, you know me, like just immediately I'm going to tell people because I just think that's so not okay. And like, again, Joey was amazing. Everyone was amazing about it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then it did scare me. It scared the out of me because I feel like normally I'm not the type of person for things like that to scare me on a normal set, but I'm alone and like far from everyone.
And it's not
and
a
like,
YouTube Red production. This is more independent.
Yes.
So are you doing background checks? Are you doing, you know what I mean? Like, and most people don't do background checks on actors, right?
Where's the
100%.
conflict? Because Tana said Joey was good.
She did say Joey was good. So Tana followed this up on Canceled Podcast by calling Joey out because it's potentially she didn't see his response on Just Trish yet.
Oh.
So this is last week on the Canceled Pod.
oh my God, I want to talk about Joey Graceffa.
Okay.
And I'm not even kidding you. We have enough podcasts to move over to the Patreon, but like I specifically want to bring this to the front lines.
Yes.
Okay. And maybe I'm going to regret this and it'll end up getting clipped for the Patreon. We'll see. But I think I have been way too nice about how people act toward me when I talk about something bad that has happened to me at the hands of a man. And I made light of it, and I was like, it didn't deeply bother me for me personally. With the Cody Co shit, I've already talked about that. Like, with people being like, well, it's Tana, so she deserved it. You know what I mean? Like, that never bothered me so much for me because I'm healed and I don't need people's validation, but it bothered me so much thinking about my young fans out there who have maybe gone through something traumatic and then they see comments like that and then they're afraid to speak up in their own environments.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it just societally, and it does, it doesn't hurt my feelings personally, but it does kind of make me angry because it's like I have just the right to speak out about something as everyone, like anyone else does, right? And I talked about my experience on Escape the Night with you on Patreon. And even that, like, I left it on the Patreon because I was like, I am going to talk about this because this was an awful experience with a man in Los Angeles that I had. And I think it's important to speak up about these things. And I really was so incredibly uncomfortable on that set due to those men. It has nothing to do with Joey. I went above and beyond as well to still say that, like, I love Escape the Night and I love Joey and it had nothing to do with him.
She did say that.
And so on and so forth, right? Like, I think that I was very clear in separating the two things, that I did not think what that man said to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was Joey's fault. However, it still happened and whatever. And then he ends up breaking my pinky. And it's like,
how the fuck did he
like,
break her pinky?
I think these were separate incidents, right?
The same guy?
Same guy.
That's bizarre.
I assumed that it's like he was doing his like creepy stuff. And maybe,
Why would
like,
Joey call her a liar about injuring her pinky? It's her pinky finger.
Well,
she was at a party, dude, with a broken pinky. What?
Yeah, I think she says that like she had her hand, it was accidental and that he apologized.
Yeah.
So she didn't even mean to be like calling him out in that way. I think what upset her was Joey's response to it.
Yeah,
he called her a liar for no reason.
Minimizing it.
Him not acknowledging the harassment, I think, is what the big mistake was. Like, if you're gonna talk about it, talk about the extent
the more serious
of, yes,
allegation.
Like both are serious
Yeah.
things. However, the reason why she talked about it was because she was made so uncomfortable on that set. So let's acknowledge it.
I mean, it is weird that the same guy broke her pinky.
Maybe because it was like handled offline. Like she says that she told people. Joey says that he was made aware and like made sure that they weren't in the same like room at all anymore.
Why not just fire him?
Maybe Joey's like, why would you make this public?
But who gives a fuck?
But
She has every right to.
they're both YouTubers, I guess. So like,
he's being a baby. That he's not being professional. All right, let's keep going.
Awful day, an awful experience for me, you know what I mean? And just being fucking fake chained up in a meat freezer, and a guy is telling you completely off camera that he would love to have you chained up like this with a fucking mask with horns on, and no people are 100 feet away.
Yeah.
And again, just the mental state of thinking, like, what if that was Rosanna Pansino instead of me? What if that was just someone who didn't come at the guy back? What would have happened? My phone's on SOS. It was a very scary, awful situation. And then Joey Graceffa goes on Just Trish and says, and I quote, "When Tana brought it up on her podcast, I was like, honestly, whatever. She can complain. It's bringing attention to the project."
That's a real quote.
Why did he say that?
That is crazy.
Why was he so? He had no reason to be so defensive and mean about it, and to call her a liar. Ooh.
Yeah, it's interesting.
What's going on, Joey?
Trish, that's like a really bold choice.
And I understand that I'm always on a rant and a tangent, but once again, it's infuriating to me.
You were so specific about like not making it was you love him. It had nothing to do with him. It's not his fault.
Mm-hmm.
So like hello, normal response. Like I am so upset and like sorry
writing
that
it off
happened.
as complaining is crazy. And then almost like diminishing like the pinky thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what he said to Trisha exactly, if it was like, ask her how her pinky is. And it's like, okay, but this man who just like literally verbally, is that sexual assault?
It's harassment.
Sexual harassment. This man who just sexually harassed me on a set, then just like broke my pinky. Like that shit fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that's.
Why does he? Is this someone he know? Like, why is he not just fire this guy? If he's just like a random extra.
Well, he did handle it. You'll see it in his.
He handled it.
I don't.
He's dead now.
He's dead. That's what I'm hearing too.
He's long gone. But he gave after this episode, Oscar from Just Trish reached out to Joey because he used to work for him, and he was like, "Do you have anything you would like to say about the situation?" He gave Oscar a statement to read.
Okay. So dramatic.
Oh, ass and so annoying.
Yeah,
And then
smash your pinky.
And like
Joey.
I also have a podcast, and you know that when inviting me on, and I would have never said anything. I would have never, you know what I mean, even brought it up until it came out had that not happened. But like that fucking happened to me. And once again, had that been so many young, sweet YouTubers and influencer girls I know, that situation could have very easily gone so differently because they're not necessarily as outspoken of people as me. Mm-hmm. Even I found myself so afraid in this situation that I almost like fawned to the man, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's like, to write that off as just complaining is like
it's
so
worse.
fucking.
It's worse than that. I don't think she's actually watched it. He said you're lying.
Did he say that?
Yeah. She said he broke his pinky. Is that true? And he's like, no. She went to a party tonight.
She didn't break her pinky. She went to a
party
thing
tonight.
that night. Yeah, I mean, I guess he didn't say like liar.
He didn't explicitly say that, but I mean, that is the implication of what he's saying.
He's minimizing it to defend himself and his show.
Which is weird because I don't feel like he was really okay. All right.
I'd like to think it was a mistake because he corrected himself. It was a mistake though.
I don't like Joey.
I don't like that for sure.
Joey's done. He's been done.
His name's hard to spell.
We're gonna.
I'd never heard of him before, but when I typed out the title today, I flipped the R in the.
So easy. I don't know. I don't know why you think it's tough.
It's just, I spelled it wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Graceffa.
And
so what else? What else?
To add
got?
on to his name, apparently Shad is saying that he's friends with Colleen Ballinger.
No. You at least used to be allegedly, not anymore.
Okay, so used to be allegedly be friends with Ballinger.
Well, he was.
Well, I mean, used to. It doesn't really matter, depending on how long.
I used to be a mega fan.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
We all used to be a lot of
okay,
things.
so what happens next?
So now Joey gives Oscar a statement to read on Just Trish.
Okay.
texted.
I just reached out for a statement, and because I was like, I guess I should get his side. It came to me like last evening. I was like,
a journalist.
I should just text him. Yeah. I said, can you give Just Trish an exclusive statement in response to Tana? He said, I sent Tana a text. I don't see why she can't handle things offline. I apologize to her for how I talked about it on the pod, though, and I was just being playful.
No, you weren't. That's a lie. He was not being playful. He was being a dick.
Tana's been hurt by a lot of people and put me in the same boat of people who have
Why?
wronged her with people with bad intentions, but I genuinely feel bad and was shocked by her reaction.
Why?
And I instantly texted her. And we also handled it on set, too. So I think talking about probably with that guy.
But she
I'm
wasn't
assuming.
blaming him. But now I am kind of blaming him now that he's getting so defensive. It's like, why are you getting so defensive about it?
Yeah, I don't.
He covered it up. I'll call it. He covered up the pinky break.
Pinky break. I think I'm trying to see it from like all perspectives, obviously. And I think that if it's a project that's like, it shouldn't matter. I don't know. It shouldn't matter. If someone on your set has a poor experience, it's your responsibility.
Well, certainly. And also, I mean, I apologize. Maybe we haven't finished the statement, but is he not still sidestepping the sexual harassment here? It just seems like he's still talking about the pinky stuff with what he's saying.
Did he address?
Because he said, I was surprised by her reaction
by-
because he's making it sound like I thought it was just kind of a playful thing. I didn't know you'd be so mad about it.
I took him saying, like, I think a lot of people have hurt Tana and she's grouping me in with people who had poor intentions. I think that's him acknowledging that.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's pretty vague.
It's very vague. And like
he is sidestepping.
The issue to me is that it seems like he was aware that this incident included sexual harassment and he was exclusively talking about her pinky getting hurt. And now in this statement, I'm still not really hearing any acknowledgement of that.
He's insecure about his response. That's why he's getting defensive.
Yeah.
Guilty.
But that said, maybe we didn't hear his whole response, so maybe I'm jumping to a conclusion here. Well, let me see.
Like,
There's more.
when Tana told him about the harassment and stuff, she said, they
Yeah, I
also
guess that's
handled
it.
it on set, too. So I think, and I instantly...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that was a very good statement. Personally.
Well, I think Joey's coming out like fat L's all around.
Yeah.
So she was invited to do the show and now she's not doing it?
No.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Who else is going to be in it? Glozella? Tyler Oakley?
That's your like go-to.
Glozella?
Who's Glozella?
She's the girl with the green.
It's just Glozell.
Yeah.
I know who it is,
Glozell.
and it's your favorite.
It's going to be Glozell, Tyler Oakley, and Damn Eats or whatever his name. I don't know.
Base?
Like, what the fuck? I'm genuinely curious. Who's in that new season?
Base?
James Charles, maybe?
There you go. James Charles would be awesome. Maybe Jonah from David Dobrik.
People are saying we should have the Pinky call in to get their side of the story. Or maybe we could just text the Pinky and get a statement of some kind.
Yeah, I mean, if one of you guys would step up like Oscar, I wouldn't even.
I'll text the Pinky tonight.
Yeah.
I'm happy to.
I'll also do it.
Yeah, why don't we? We'll try every angle. Try email too.
All hands on deck.
Yeah.
All pinkies on deck.
I'll look it up.
Oh yeah, Tyler was shitting on me. Did we talk about that?
We did last Friday.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, whatever.
All right.
Listen, I love Glozell too, and like Cinnamon Challenge and cool and that, you know, all that awesome. But like, I'm just saying, she's not that. She's just not pulling that many eyeballs to, you know what I mean? To put it nice. What is she going to do? The Cinnamon Challenge? Is that going to be one of the nights?
I'd watch
This
it
is
as
so
many times as
2013
possible.
coded right now.
Yeah, Colleen Ballinger is going to be on there. Justine. I think Justine is. she's still doing
still-
something
yeah,
with
she's still
tech.
kicking.
Yeah, she's still doing it.
Okay.
The Shaytards. Damn Drops. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to come down too hard on my boy Damn Drops either. I don't know if he's still doing his thing. Joey Salads maybe would make an appearance.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. So that's it.
I think that's it for part one here. That's what's up
One
in
out of
Tana
three.
world.
So I mean, Tana is obviously 100% in the right, and Joey's being a giant dickhead, especially when he didn't even need to be a dickhead. So
Agreed.
F you.
Just seems totally like just self own. Like why?
I think that's his thing. I think he's just kind of a dick. I think he's kind of a dick. That's what I've noticed about him. I think that's why I don't like him. He's just kind of a douche.
I don't know. I like don't want to believe it. This story is not helping, obviously, but
Prove me wrong, Joey. Go say. Oh, he saves dogs. Prove
He
it.
does.
Show me you say.
Oh,
is there
that is-
videos of him saving dogs?
That is nice.
Just because you save dogs doesn't mean you get to curse humans. Okay.
What if you save dogs and then give a proper apology for your wrong actions?
That wasn't
Or
a proper apology.
Your set's wrong actions. Yeah. Let's wait for a proper apology.
Okay. We'll give him another try.
We'll see.
I mean, how many apologies do you get? Let's
Maybe
be real.
Oscar will reach out again. Maybe they'll give number 2.
All right. What's next?
Okay. Next
You're hitting
is
that pretty heavy over there, my guy.
Okay. I'm fucking getting.
You think you maybe need to
twisted.
slow down?
I'm getting twisted, bro.
Dude, you've hit it like 30 times in the last 30 seconds. It's just nonstop.
There's nothing left. The flow is very slow. All right. What's next?
Okay, let's do lively Baldoni updates.
Balzania time. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sal Balzonia. There she is.
There she is. There it is.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh no.
Yeah!
All right. Thank you, King.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I heard the Chocolate Rain guy is going to be on the new season of
Escape the Night?
His name is Tay Zonday.
Tay Zonday is going to be
And
there.
he's a legend. Please don't disrespect the legend.
That's why he's going to be on the show.
Absolutely. All right. Tell us about
Okay.
Blake Lively.
So last Tuesday night, Blake Lively's attorney submitted her amended complaint.
You know what? I heard the Double Rainbow All the Way guy is actually going to be on
He
the
actually
season.
passed away.
And Charlie.
He
Charlie.
did?
I
Yeah,
heard
the
Escape
Double
the
Rainbow
Night
guy
is
is
like
dead.
Dancing for the Stars, but for YouTubers.
That is kind of what it is.
That's
for real.
interesting. Wait, the Double Rainbow, how did he die?
I think just old age.
He wasn't that old. What do you mean?
I think so.
He wasn't that
And he has
old.
a whole thing where he's like he like pre-recorded. Yeah, maybe it actually was cancer or something. I think he knew that he was going to die, and he pre-recorded years of videos. So he's actually still posting.
Are you
His channel
are you
is
making
active.
shit up
I'm
right
not
now?
making this up. I am almost certain I'm remembering. Unless I'm confusing it with somebody else.
He died at 57. He
Oh, it seems like he died in 2020.
Yeah, it was relatively recent.
died at 57. He died this week at the. Well, what does it say of what? Oh, I think. Can you die of old age at 57?
I think I was mistaken. I'm remembering the details because again, he pre-recorded tons of videos to play after he died. So I think he was anticipating his death.
Damn, he's on the
So
fucking.
it must have been like cancer or something like that.
He's riding that Double Rainbow, man.
I know. It's very sad.
I met him at YouTube for during some.
I'm seeing in the chat a lot of people didn't. I'm sorry to break this all to you. Yeah.
Yeah, Anton Dodson's gonna be on that season. The hide your wife, hide your kids.
Right, yeah. I know. I remember.
It's a real who's who of
2012 YouTube.
I met him at some YouTube thing when I was like a mainstream creator that people liked.
The Double Rainbow guy?
Yeah, he invited me. He lives in he lived in Yosemite. He invited me to come to do a video with him in his cabin. Which
that probably would have been wholesome.
Didn't take him up on.
Yeah, and now
it's too late.
It's too late. So sad.
I can't find any cause.
Maybe it's just not known.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man.
He crossed that Double Rainbow.
He held till the moment of his death that he was not high when he filmed that Double Rainbow video.
I kind of believe him.
I still don't. That guy was tripping balls.
I think he's just. Let's see.
Wasn't that like Tosh's
Avery's-
first episode?
Maybe.
Yeah, he had a heart attack and possible symptoms of COVID, but died in an emergency room. So how did he know to pre-record so many videos?
Yeah,
If it was like that does sound like a sudden death.
All right, listen. The Double Rainbow. I don't want to get caught up on the Double Rainbow guy.
All right, you're right. Let's get back.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Yeah. So intense. Shout out to Smosh, a great guy. I love those guys. Not Smosh.
No, I don't think it was.
Shmo Yoho. Shmo Yoho.
Yeah.
No, fuck Smosh. They stole our concept of reading Reddit.
Yeah, they did. It's true.
Shut up.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to do it.
Right. Okay, that one was somewhat relevant. I
Yeah,
guess.
but we're not actually doing that segment right now. You don't have to do that.
I at least mentioned it. It was a little relevant, at least.
All right,
Okay.
should we got to start over with the Blake Lively. We've gone way off the rails. Well, I mean, we got so distracted by Double Rainbow guy, and now it's been so long since the Goss talk. And play the bumper. Play the bumper, Nate.
She's getting dizzy, Dan. Spinning all day long.
Oh, wow. That was a fancy
Over your
one.
shit.
Wow.
That's so scary.
That's so scary. I'm scared.
All right,
Okay.
what's next?
All right, what do we got?
Give me the bells. Just flop
You
the
remind me
balls
of
on the
Willy.
desk.
Okay, so last Tuesday night, Blake's attorney submitted their amended complaint. The biggest takeaway from these amended complaints is that there are 2 unnamed women still in this complaint who will testify that Baldoni
Really?
sexually harassed them on the set of It Ends With Us.
Whoa! They're gonna go on the record. Do we
They
have an
say
account
that.
of what happened?
So, if you remember the first time we ever spoke about Blake's initial complaint, there was the story of his interaction between young Lily and him, where he had
Said
them
that made
film
me.
a
That was
sex-
hot.
Yes, and he went
Yeah.
up to them and said, "I don't know if I can say this, but that was hot."
Extraordinarily inappropriate.
Yes,
and
so-
and creepy.
It doesn't go on to further detail the sexual harassment that they faced. However, it says, so people are assuming that the first actress is young Lily because of that filing. The second actress, people are speculating. I don't know if it's fair for us to speculate. People think possibly
Oh,
Jenny
let's throw
Slate.
out all kinds of unsubstantiated things.
This is
today.
what we do. We're
let's
sipping
go.
tea, Dan.
We're sipping tea. So we think Jenny Slate could potentially be the other one.
If we're talking about who are the other primary characters, female actresses, Jenny Slate is one of them, and she's been very vocal in her support for Blake Lively.
Jenny
through all
Slate.
this.
I don't know who that. Or,
She's an
If
amazing
you
comedian.
see her, you'll probably recognize her. She was in Parks and Rec. She was
in Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
What? I don't recognize
She
her. I watched
played,
the whole. That whole.
She was one of
The
Henry
brother-
Winkler's kids. Yeah, along with John
Luke?
Ralphio.
John Ralphio.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
She was a very funny character on the
She's
show.
very good. She has a comedy special that's very funny.
Okay, so
And she's also Marcel the Shell.
Yes, she
you remember
is.
that?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
Totally.
However, wait, is this the guy Ben Shattuck? Oh no, this is some hunky legend, dude.
Shattuck?
Why don't you shut up, Ben Shattuck?
Is her husband or something?
Yeah, that's her husband.
Got it.
Anywho, so people are thinking it's her, but there's no details.
Yes. So
Okay.
in this amended complaint, it says that Blake, her lawyer, and these women intend to provide text evidence during discovery process to prove that conversations took place between all of them about not wanting to return to filming due to Baldoni and Heath, his business partner, making them uncomfortable.
They should release the receipts.
Right. So let's open this album that I have all of the important excerpts. They like put a little quote of like, I don't want to return because blah, 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 but there are no actual screenshots yet. They say that during discovery process, that's when they're going to give it, and then we're going to be
Wait.
provided that evidence.
Why do they need to do it during discovery if they're on the record saying they're going to do this? That's not adding up.
Lawfully, I don't know.
If they were a part of the conversation and had the screenshots, they would have given it to him.
You'd
Some people online are saying that. However, some are saying that you just have to wait for the discovery process.
Could
and
they be
are
making
going
it
to.
up, like just to put leverage on them to settle?
I mean, these.
You can't lie
I don't-
under oath. That'd
I
be
was gonna
bad.
say, like, you're submitting here, like, no lawyer would
You're right.
allow
This-
them to do that.
It would be very, very,
That'd
very
be, like,
dumb and
insane
bad.
to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, presumably not.
They did-
Doesn't mean that they didn't do it, but
I know you were saying to me because right when she submitted it, it was like right at the last minute, and you said sometimes people do that. Is it possible that maybe they were trying to collect it before submitting it, and it was
No,
just
it's
the
just
deadline?
lawyers take every second to, but they don't turn
Understood.
shit in early. It's just they do it on the deadline.
Got it.
Huh. Well, if we open this, these are all of the most notable sections that we can read
Okay.
verbatim.
Would you like me to read them?
Sure.
Just the highlighted parts?
No,
Okay.
that I just highlighted.
Okay, so thus, this amended complaint does not refer to certain witnesses by name, nor does it provide screenshots of their text messages. Importantly, however, these witnesses have given Mrs. Lively permission to share the substance of their communication in this amended complaint as contained herein, and they will testify and produce responsive documents in the discovery process.
That sounds pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It does seem like why not just do it now? But it seems like maybe they want to get all their ducks in a row before they
Makes sense to me.
drop it all.
I'm not also a lawyer.
something?
so-
Well, either way, if they're saying that they're on the record saying they'll, testify on her behalf, then
Yeah, it continues. Mrs. Lively brought this lawsuit because she was one of the women or two that Mr. Baldoni 1,000,000% made
who they quoting?
uncomfortable on the set of the film. I don't know. I would have to see the wider context, but All right, so that was the first interesting little excerpt there. Is this connected as well? Should I just continue?
Yeah,
through?
everything is. These are the ones that I want to
So more
read.
importantly, the defendant's false narrative crumbles under the indisputable truth that Mrs. Lively was not alone in complaining about Mr. Baldoni and raised her concerns contemporaneously as they arose in 2023, not in connection with some imagined power play for control of the film in 2024. Okay, so they are, I guess, pointing out that the complaints about his behavior long predate the coup that she was like trying to take over creatively on the film.
Yes.
Okay. The experiences of Ms. Lively and others were documented at the time they occurred, starting in May of 2023. Importantly, and contrary to the entire narrative the defendants have invented, Mr. Baldoni acknowledged the complaints in writing at the time. He knew that the women other than Mrs. Lively were also uncomfortable and had complaints about his behavior.
This
I mean, if this checks out, that sounds really bad for him.
This story is unreal. Like the last update, we're like, "Oh, Baldoni,
yes,
Blake's the
I feel
bad."
like every time we've had an
and now
update,
Blake is he's like, "Oh shit, he's the bad guy for sure."
So apparently, that meeting that we were talking about, where do you remember the list of 30 things that in order to return to filming, which Justin Baldoni's team says they actually never saw that detailed list of 30 things. Blake and her team are alleging that was not just a meeting for Blake and Justin. That was a meeting between Blake, the other actresses, and
That's
Justin.
an important detail.
Okay. All right, continues on a
It was
little
about
later
all of it.
in the document. Over the following 3 days in May of 2023, another female cast member reported her own concerns regarding Mr. Baldoni's unwelcome behavior to both Ms. Gianetti?
Gianetti is she works for Sony.
Got it. And one of the film's producers. Notwithstanding that female cast members' considerable reservations with coming forward, she nonetheless spoke up and conveyed her feelings that the work on the film was suffering as a result of Mr. Baldoni's behavior. Miss Gianetti shared those concerns with Wayfair, which is the name of Baldoni's production company.
Hold on,
correct?
who's Miss G?
So-
so it sounds like an exec at Sony.
If you remember,
Okay.
Sony was the distributor of the film. Wayfair was the production company of the film, which is Justin's production company.
So this executive is on the record saying that this happened.
Was at least involved. I guess we'll find out more. Here, let me continue. Gianetti shared those concerns with Wayfair. On June 1st, 2023, Mr. Baldoni responded to the female cast members in writing, acknowledging that he was aware of her concerns and that adjustments would be made. Notwithstanding that promise, Wayfair took no action to investigate this reported conduct, nor did it implement any protections at that time. Just 1 week later, on June 8th, 2023, the same female cast member told Mrs. Lively about her growing concerns with the conditions on set and that she found it difficult to talk to Mr. Baldoni. Ms. Lively responded that, "I know I find it really hard to speak to him. I try to cover it with busyness, but not sure that covers what's going on." I don't really follow the meaning of that. I try to cover it with busyness?
She avoids talking to him.
Oh, avoids talking to him, just saying
Yeah.
she's too busy to talk.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, got it. Later, another female cast member confided in Ms. Lively that she too felt uncomfortable on set. So this is a second cast member corroborating.
3 means this guy's a creep.
If
3
there
is hard to argue with.
If there are 3 women taking the stand against a man, hate me all you want, I'm gonna believe them. Sorry,
That's pretty
I know
bad.
Baldoni's side is super
But these aren't
strong,
like
but this
random
is
people.
true.
These are like famous actors. Like
Yeah.
they're not like, you know.
Yeah, that's Gigi.
Yeah, and I mean, if
They have no reason to lie about it. At least
Always.
maybe Blake does. 'Cause that's what makes the
Somebody in
Sarge's
the-
side. The other 2 girls have no reason to lie about it.
Somebody in the chat had a comment that actually somewhat made it click in my mind. We were saying, like, if they are willing to attest to all of this, why would they not just do it now? Maybe they see the lengths that Baldoni is going. Like, there's this huge public back and forth between Blake and Baldoni right now. Maybe they just don't want to get involved in like all of the tabloid.
I mean,
They're just
another-
like when the time comes, I'll testify in court. I don't want to be part of this public sphere debate. You know what I mean?
Another obvious one is I've never been on a set of a movie. Actually, this probably isn't something that they do, but if they have communications in email or phones that belong to the company that they take back after. But is that something that actors do? Probably not.
No.
That seems kind of silly.
I mean, maybe in cases where a set is like super top secret, like a
Marvel
movie or a Star Wars movie where, you know, they're really trying to keep the plot under wraps. But a movie like this, I seriously doubt they would go to those lengths.
Like, come get your the way we were email address.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in general, they might be just hesitant about coming forward after seeing like the hate Blake Lively got for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting point said by Kristen in the chat. As a producer, wasn't it also Blake's job to address the women's concerns? Honest question.
She was.
That is interesting. She was a producer on the film.
She was trying
EP.
to become a producer.
She was trying to get an exec produce credit, at least according to Justin Baldoni's team. She actually says that that's not the case.
It seems like she was trying to do something, but
well, it seems like the other cast members were
going to her
with their concerns, and
also she's a woman on set. Like, she's a woman on set with power. I understand that. Like, that is who. I mean, I wasn't on that set, but that's probably who.
Well,
I
what's
would
the
go to.
option? Like, fire the main lead writer
and director.
Well, and I guess, yeah, it's being pointed out. They did have that meeting. It sounds like she did do something.
Yeah, it seems like she tried.
She, according to Blake and her team, she definitely tried. She tried to contact Sony and get stuff done. She tried to hold meetings and get stuff done.
Okay, so yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, where was I? I think I finished this part. No. Growing concerns with the condition on set and found it difficult to talk to. Right. Later, another female cast member confided in Miss Lively she too felt uncomfortable on set. All of this occurred and was documented in writing almost 1 year before the editing of the film began. That was not the only time that Mr. Sarowitz, now Sarowitz is Baldoni's partner?
Sarowitz is a billionaire
financier?
who backs Wayfarer.
Was he also creepy on set, or was that someone else?
No, that was Jamie Heath.
Okay.
So Mr. Sarowitz made such a threat. Later in August 2024, even though the film had turned out very well and Wayfarer had, quote, made a lot of money on it, Mr. Sarowitz confessed to another witness, an individual who was working with Wayfarer on an unrelated project, that if Ms. Lively or Mr. Reynolds ever cross the line, that I will go after them. He declared, I will protect the studio like Israel protected itself from Hamas.
Insane.
There were 39,000 dead bodies. There will be 2 dead bodies when I'm done. That is...
How the fuck can you attribute... Crazy. Hold on, this seems like kind of... How can you just say like, oh, he said it, I heard. Somebody I know heard him say that.
Well, it sounds like...
Seems like pretty thin.
Well... confessed to another witness, an individual who was working with Wayfarer.
So this person was eavesdropping on a conversation and was like, I swear he said this.
Well, it doesn't sound like it was eavesdropping. It said it was said to an individual who was working on a related project. Yeah, no, confess to another witness.
Can I ask
It sounds like this person's not part of the conversation.
Well, if they say confess to another witness, does that mean this person is willing to testify?
Yeah, no, I think that means witness within this case. I think he said it to this person.
Yeah, that's what I
Hold on.
assumed.
Okay, hold on. Let me reread that.
Yeah.
That was the only time Mr. Rivers made such a threat. Later, and blah, blah, blah. The Wayfarer made a lot of money. Mr. Sarowitz confessed to another witness, an individual who was working with Wayfarer on unrelated projects.
Yeah, so it sounds like he was shit talking to somebody else that was working on another film in this production company, and that person presumably has come to Blake Lively and said, hey, he said this to me.
That seems cartoonish, though. Like there's 39,000 dead bodies.
It is pretty
It's
cartoonishly
positively,
insane.
absolutely
It
batshit
seems like-
insane to say something like that.
I think it's... I'd be hesitant to believe just because I've never... who talks like that? It just seems cartoonishly evil.
To be fair, he's kind of cartoonish. Just how he...
Mr. Sarowitz?
Mr. Sarowitz?
He's a billionaire. Oh, wait, no, I thought it was Baldoni. Never mind.
no.
My bad.
Oh, no.
Well, then a
not Baldoni.
billionaire would probably... Well,
A billionaire would say some shit like this.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I was about to say billionaires probably conduct themselves with like...
Not in private.
Yeah, but maybe that... I was like, that's probably...
I think we'll just have to wait and see who this witness was and what, like you said, what the context they were... did they overhear this or was it directly
anyway,
to them?
this guy, even if it's true, is a freak, but like at the same time, it's whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't really affect the main thread of the story.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he goes on to clarify that he meant not dead, but you're dead to me. So that kind
There'll
of
be 2 dead bodies
to a
when
lot
I'm
of
done,
people.
minimum.
This
Not
guy
dead.
really trying to save himself.
What is... Yeah.
Dude, you know what they're doing? This person who gave this quote was like, I have to hedge this in the supposed quote. So I'm not defaming him.
There is a lot of hedging going because it goes minimum, not dead, but you're dead to me. So that kind of dead, but dead to a lot of people. But if they ever get to me to that point, then I'll make it worth their while because I'm going to spend a lot that money to make sure the studio is protected.
That literally sounds ridiculous.
Like a 1920s
That is the most ridiculous quote ever.
That's weird.
That is.
So that kind of dead. Like that.
It's very specific and long, unless it was recorded.
Base?
All right. Well, anyways, let's. So that was the most
All right.
notable sections from
Yes.
the amended complaint.
So additionally, attorneys for Blake and Ryan have submitted a letter requesting additional protections from a judge because of their ongoing battle. The letter alleges that Lively and others who have spoken out publicly in support of her have received violent, profane, sexist, and threatening communications. So, like,
Protection from who? Just random
I guess,
people?
Yeah. I know that they requested a gag order a couple weeks ago that was kibosh. They said no.
A gag order is pretty extreme. You have to really be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
So maybe this is their attempt at something like that since they were told no.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you actually want the court to do if you're just getting hate mail and hate tweets? It's like,
Yeah.
Station a guard outside their house or something. I'm not
maybe,
sure what they're
okay,
asking
maybe,
for.
Sure, yeah.
Something that sparked a lot of controversy was the cover of the Hollywood Reporter's new story, which is called Blake versus Baldoni, an exclusive look behind the battle lines of Hollywood's uncivil
Wait, what
war.
the fuck
It's kind
is
of unsavory. It's pretty unsavory in my opinion. It's David and Goliath themed. It's a graphic showing of the actress appearing to aim a slingshot armed with a cell phone at her. It ends with as director and co-star.
What the fuck? Let me hold on.
It's so bad that
This is a
she has
terrible
already issued a
analogy.
statement.
Yeah, what
because
is the analogy?
slingshot was the little guy,
David,
and the Goliath was the one that's defeated by a slingshot. But she's way more famous.
Totally.
It would be.
Also, it was not a slingshot. It was a sling.
Right. It was one of these things. Yeah. Right. But she would definitely not be David in this
I
analogy.
agree.
Well, is it? I'm questioning if it even supposed to be David and Goliath. But I guess what else could it be?
A slingshot? An antiquity slingshot?
All the literature I've read about it said that it was akin to David and Goliath.
I guess that's what they were going for, but they botched it so fucking badly.
Yeah, that's dog
It is
shit.
weird. So
what is going on does he have a stone? Are they
Might be
Are they
AI.
slingshotting
Is this
each other?
AI?
Is that
I mean,
like a rope?
Wait.
It's AI.
Oh,
You think the Hollywood Reporter did AI?
I think they might have.
Dude, look how weird and bad this is.
Yeah.
Look at his head. It barely fits on his shoulders. It's just.
Well, if you zoom in on the text on the book, you'd notice immediately.
They
made-
could have edited parts. Oh, that book is. That's
It
an AI
ends
book.
with us. No, I mean it's all spelled correctly.
Yeah, and Colleen Hoover.
Well, they can fix that up. Anyway, who cares?
Okay, well, a representative from Lively said in a statement to E, the framing in this picture is outrageously insulting as it plays into every sexist trope about women who dare file a workplace complaint, turning them into the aggressor and suggesting they deserve the retaliation that comes their
But
way.
in the analogy, she's the good guy.
Right.
David's the good guy. He's the hero.
Mhm. He's the underdog.
Right.
So this is a very confused.
They're both David.
This is extremely.
In this analogy, they're both David.
Oh, someone says they have 4 fingers. That's AI as
Well, that's
fuck.
what I was wondering, but I feel like the angle is more like you just can't see his pinky.
No, you
zoom
can't
in
see
on
his
the
thumb,
zoom
I
in
don't
on
think.
the,
I think
the
his
cell
thumb is behind
phone
it.
or the whatever. Yeah, zoom in on that. What is going on?
Yeah, that just seems like
That's just bizarre. Who would draw it like that?
yeah.
That's bizarre. There's some AI going.
I think
on.
it is. I think it probably is AI.
It's so embarrassing.
Why the fuck did they do that?
I feel like, is that legal to put on the cover of a...
I mean, it's there.
I guess you're right, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, and to finish out this story, a clip did go viral about a week and a half ago of Blake from 2022, where she's speaking about being an actress who often oversteps her bounds creatively.
Okay.
Which is like...
I saw this clip. It is good.
Yeah.
It's compelling.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
But I sympathize with it sometimes. In like a show, you wanna contribute.
Sure. All right,
It's just as important to say, okay, I believe in this, and that's why I'm standing up for it, and that's why I'm not being difficult. And then there are other moments to go, like, am I the asshole in the room? Like, what is happening here?
Did you hear what you just said?
I was gonna say, I think as a person, she's probably caught herself wondering that just too many times.
There are moments to go like, am I the asshole in the room? Like, what is happening here? I would show up on a set. I knew that they just wanted me to show up and look cute and stand on a little pink sticker where I'm supposed to go and say what I'm supposed to say. But I also knew that like that wasn't fulfilling for me, that I wanted to be a part of the storytelling, that I wanted to be a part of the narrative,
This sounds
whether
really
that
bad,
be
in my
in the
opinion.
writing and the costume design and creating the character.
Then make a movie.
Exactly. Write a movie. Direct a movie. You were hired as an actor. And, well, hold on. The worst part is coming before I go in. Okay.
And sometimes I had directors or producers or writers who would welcome that and invite that once they saw that I was able to offer that. And sometimes I would have people who really resented that because they were like, we just hired you to be an actor.
Right.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yet when I went in the meetings, I would just seem like I'm just there to be the actor and ready to get the gig. I wouldn't reveal that I actually need to have authorship in order to feel fulfilled. So I think that for them, sometimes that might have felt like a rug pull because you're like, you're trying to assert yourself into something that we didn't.
The way it's phrased is a bit like, I trick them and I have to have authorship. Is like, you didn't have to word it like that. You could say like, I really want to contribute and I like working with my like collaborators.
It's
as
very
teammates.
bad. And it's exactly what seemed to have happened in this case, too.
It does. Yeah. I mean, she seems like I guess this is maybe
she's like, I lied to my boss's face, knowing that after I'm hired, I'm going to do a power struggle with them.
Right. Yeah. No, she seems kind of obnoxious. She seems
yeah, like you said,
seems pretty obnoxious.
if you care about costume and ownership and authorship, just make a fucking movie then.
That's true.
Don't go hijack.
You
someone
have
else's.
the means. Like you are a Hollywood power
Well, with
player.
dragons, you're surrounded by creative dragons.
You're married to a huge, like a triple A list star. Like I'm sure you could pull together a film if that's what you want to do. Be a director. Like
Dude,
absolutely, go for it.
How is there still updates coming to this story?
I know, it's crazy. Well,
this is a good clip. This isn't a nothing clip.
And I hope that showing this will show that the Team Justin people after today that I really am just in pursuit of the truth. Like I want everybody to see everything. I'm really not trying to take sides ever. I'm trying to present it and I'm trying to
It seems to me that she is a bad person, an obnoxious person, very annoying, opinionated, unfair person. It also seems to me that he probably did sexually harass people on set.
Yeah.
Especially if there are 3 women willing to testify.
Which obviously is
she can be annoying as hell. That doesn't exonerate anything that he did.
Yeah, that's obviously the.
However, could it exonerate her if like that's her abuser and she's like, I want to take over.
I mean, if it comes out like, no, this guy sexually harassed people, yeah, it would exonerate her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
I'm curious what the public would think if that's what ends up.
It'd be hard to judge her if that ended up being like somewhat.
Totally.
Yeah, you know,
as confirmed as you.
But either way, obviously, sexual harassing is the greater evil. It's not even a contest, right? So.
Yeah,
definitely more annoying.
Agree.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah, just a
I totally
distasteful
agree.
little joke.
I'm gonna lock you up later, AB. I'm gonna chain you up.
Break your pinky.
I'm gonna break.
So we have one more story.
We do.
But
We are getting so low on time. What's the other story?
It's Justin Bieber, Selena. So we could wait.
We're getting
We also
negative
could
on
skip.
time if we're being
Love
real.
them.
I love them.
We are at
Separately, not
3:22.
together ever.
All right, let's save that for
Got
a
it.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Ole.
Thank you. Always fun. And I like I just can't believe the Baldoni. I am so balls deep in this story. I love it. But anyway, guys, I hope you had fun. It's Monday. Have a fantastic week. Thank you all. Thank you to our members. We will be back on Wednesday for another action-packed episode of the H3 Show. Until then, this is your host, Ethan Klein, signing out.
I'm a creep.